Oh, nothing
The
is turned
40,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, so you have to turn that
We
and no,
so
wait.
no, this is for this, no?
I know, but the monitor, the one that has two little circles. No, no, no. Now you're just pressing knobs. So the one that says monitor. No, abajo, ese.
Este?
Sí, escúchalo una vez.
Ya, ¿y
Listo.
me escucho?
Y ahora el que dice air en
Air.
cada uno de los.
Ah, no, pero.
Okay.
So,
Well,
finally.
you're the producer. You're the one who's in charge of that.
I'm sorry, but you always leave this.
You're the producer.
No, but this is your computer, so.
Yeah, but I'm being responsible, so I turn it off just so
No.
I don't, waste energy.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just being responsible.
You're trying to test
Save
me.
the planet.
Because I've never used the console.
Save the planet.
So.
Yeah, you're the producer. That's
the producer.
the producer.
No.
That's your role.
No. How's everyone going?
Uh,
How's everyone doing?
Yeah,
Again,
no.
again.
Let's. No,
That's
we
my-
started flawless. That's perfect.
That's my
No, that's
new-
perfect. How's everyone going?
going.
We're going to hell.
going.
We're going to hell. That was a perfect segue. Going to hell because
Hellboy.
yeah, today I'm gonna paint myself. Well, use myself as a reference to paint a Hellboy, which I think is one of the toughest characters to try to redesign. I think it's either Mike doing Hellboy, maybe Duncan doing Hellboy, Duncan Fregredo, or I mean, Adam Hughes does a kick-ass Hellboy. Alex Maleev does some pretty cool Hellboy. But aside from that, I hate to say that I don't know if anyone else can draw Hellboy. So it's a very, very tough thing to do. Very, very tough to try to give it like your own spin. It has there's such an attachment of Hellboy, of the idea of Hellboy, to Mike's style and to the evolving style of Mignola, and how Hellboy has really adapted his or Hellboy's personality has adapted to that change in style, to the tone of the storytelling. It's just more somber, darker, a bit more introspective, and it's almost like an impossible task. So I'm gonna take it as just like a losing effort, but I'm just gonna have fun with it. I think that's the most important thing. So we're gonna give it a shot today. I learned quite a bit from yesterday's painting, I feel, because when I was doing the Bib Fortuna, I think it gave me a clue as to what I should be careful with when dealing with such powerful, sort of like iconic designs, character designs, which is that if you try to redesign them, but if you're looking way too much at the original design, your job is just going to be almost pointless. Like you're going to have like an anchor in the original design, but it's going to be very tough for you to try to incorporate whatever it is that you're doing, simplifying it, just or maybe it's a really old school design and you want to make it a little more contemporary. Whatever the intent is behind the wish to make it yours, or to put a spin, like a personal spin on it, or just like as an exercise to see, okay, what could I do with this? Like if I was giving this IP, if I was giving this character, what could I do with it? And granted, one image is never going to be enough, never ever going to be enough. I think an image serves as a kind of starting point, and it can throw you in many different directions. Sometimes it's like good directions and you realize, wow, some of these things worked, I'm going to push them. And a lot of times it's like, wow, I didn't do anything here, or everything I did just didn't work. But that's also super informative information. No, like informative clues. So those are always going to be useful. So even though it may be a failed attempt at redesigning a character, or again giving like your personal interpretation of a character, it's always going to tell you, okay, these things didn't work, and it's your job to just go like, okay, why didn't they work? It's almost like the same as when we do picture making. If a picture was ineffective, we have to be critical and we have to say, okay, why didn't this work? Where is all of this falling apart, or why did I get too caught up in like little details that mean nothing? Was I oblivious to a bigger design, to a bigger sense of design? So I think it's a very, very strange balance to strike a balance between something being recognizable if you have to be faithful to a design, but also new because you're going to inject it with your own personality, because you have to be confident that you could do something with this. Like the fact that you step in and you say, hey, I want to draw that character, is because you kind of believe that you can give it something, not that it lacks, but you could give it another facet. You can make his you can work alongside the other people that have worked with this character to flesh them out a little bit better. So I am nowhere near the person to do this job, because there are people that are just immensely superior than me at doing this. They do that professionally. They love those characters that they have to redesign. They eventually understand how to flesh them out because they do, they tell stories through those characters. So I can only step in as somebody who is, and we've spoken about this before, but who through an image and elements, within an image, and it can be a very, very simple image, there's enough information there to tell a story. There's little bits of information there that could spark a whole story. So I can only do that. I can only just put my little grain of sand into this, ocean of sand, which is composed or compiled, which compiles like every effort that every amazing artist has done for a character. But I think in terms of like Hellboy, it's just tough. It's just way, way too tough. I think, Mike is a blessing, and he's also a curse, because I don't think, like, for example, movies, I don't think they're ever going to be as good as reading a comic book, ever. It's just works perfectly as a comic book. For example, in Sin City, I thought Sin City was good. I thought that was a really cool way to try and see Frank Miller's work as a movie. And you could say that the movies were good or not. It doesn't matter. But at least visually, they were super, super striking for the time. So I think it translated really, really well. I think there is a sense of storytelling in Hellboy. There's a pacing. There's a tone to it that it's just almost impossible. It's almost impossible to translate. That's why I've often said that, if you want to do Hellboy, do something animated, and try to be really, really faithful to the style. So yeah, I think that's the best bet that you can make, when you try to tell a Hellboy story. But I'm going to do something that's super tough today, which is just flesh him out. Mignola is such a king at doing just choreography of flat shapes, dark light, dark light, dark light. Sometimes, more often than not, those shapes do configure spaces. But he is such a genius at understanding how to go from light to dark, light to dark, light to dark, just to how to traverse it. It almost feels like a symphony in a piano, like with black and white keys. But he's so good at that he actually doesn't even care about light. Like, you could never look at a Mike Mignola drawing and think about light source and view them rationally, because 90% of the times it doesn't matter. Like, the light doesn't matter. He's more of an artist that feels, oh, I need a dark shape here. Oh, I need a light shape here. And he'll just navigate his drawing that way. Can he draw something, competently based on the direction of light? Of course he can. Of course, like 100%. But the thing is, he knew how to bend those rules and how to break them based on storytelling, on visual storytelling. So we're going to try something different today also, because Hellboy is such a, stark character that it would be almost like a disgrace not to paint him in like a chiaroscuro setting. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try to flesh him, like literally flesh him out, which is very, very tough. I'm gonna concentrate on the portrait because I think from the portrait, and we've often spoken about this, I think from the portrait everything just cascades down. Like that could be a Hellboy. You know, Mignola has done such an amazing job at understanding his character abstractly that if he does this, that's, you know, if there's like a little vignette, like a little panel, and he just does that, and he's going up somewhere. If he does that, that can be Hellboy. That's it. That's Hellboy down there. So it's incredible. That's not an easy thing to do. I think that takes years of character development. So that's one of the things that I'm enamored most about Hellboy. Just how naturally, how organically he can be translated into very, very abstract shapes. So I think I downloaded some covers, Danny.
Yeah, I
You can pick
have
whatever
this
you
one
want.
on the screen, which is my favorite.
Oh, that's my favorite too.
Oh,
That's
is
a
it?
yeah, the one with the skeleton. It's
Yeah.
gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. So I think it's a super tough job. I don't think that it's an easy thing to do, to just, you know, understand this shape that is meant to be read, you know, two-dimensionally, that works two-dimensionally. You know, the rules of this universe have been bent so that it can work, you know, so that the potential for it working two-dimensionally is greatly enhanced. To say that we're going to extract that and then, you know, paint him in a, you know, naturalist manner just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. You have to make a ton of sacrifices to be able to access what Mignola does in the comic books. So, like I said, it's almost like a losing effort. It's almost like we already know we're not going to be able to do justice to like the core essence of that character, but we can give it a shot. So that's the best that we can do. We can give it a shot, not to see if we just hit it out of the park, but just to see what we can learn from that experience. Like, okay, I think I kind of understand how I can start to, you know, see Hellboy as some, you know, as something that's three-dimensional, and maybe keep the character. And to me, the coolest character, like, you can see Hellboy as just like this, you know, huge monkey man, and like a devilish monkey man. And originally he was like very much so like a gorilla, and just like, you know, big handed doom. You know, he could just crush everyone. Like, he was constantly like jumping. So he was very ape-like, and you can kind of try to do that. I think when Adam Hughes does his Hellboy, he very much so thinks ape. You can tell that he's looking at like ape references for sure to try to figure him out. But the thing is, I personally love the Hellboy that is broken, that is just tired. He's just tired. He's just, you know, it's almost like he has this curse on his life, and he's tried to fight it for, you know, years and years and years. But he understands that, you know, he's cursed, and he hasn't given up. So he has the ability, he has, you know, the power to just go up against anything, pretty much anything. But you don't have to see muscles. You don't have to see, you know, it doesn't have to be a design that just exudes strength. I think that's what's genius about it. He's just this little frail thing. He's, you know, this little bit of thing that if you know, you wouldn't believe that he, you know, that he could be the cause of the end of this world. Like, he was destined to end this world. So I love that. I love that little design. You know, I love that transitioning to that character. So I'm going to try to hold on to that. I'm going to use myself, and I'm going to kind of distort myself to see how much of the Hellboy I can keep. Are we seeing the little sketch that I did like super quickly? So I did this little sketch, just trying to hold on to like the sort of curling nose. Like, Mike doesn't knows that he does the deep eye socket, the very, very deep eye socket, and then he'll do a nose. And I think Duncan Fregretto does the nose too, which is really, really cool. And from then there is a cheekbone, but this is almost like keeps a slant downward, and the nose curling inward, nostril. It's so that you can just push from there. It's almost like the axis of the head. I've been trying to understand it. It's almost like the axis of the head is shifted, and it goes like to the right in this case, and then you can push it to the left so that you could push the mandible, and you kind of get that kind of Hellboy look. So that's super, super cool. But like I said, this works really well if you do like super deep eye sockets, big cast shadow for that, and then just the projected mandible. It's almost like meant to work for this design, just like that. But we have to try to take that information and see how we can reshape it to make it fit my head. So I don't know if that's interesting for anyone, because I've been talking like 10 minutes about this, but those are the things that I think about. And I wish, this is one of the things that I was like, oh, I wish I could have like been this person like when I was 22 and start working nowadays to have build a portfolio where you're just like developing characters, and like, super different IP and characters that I like, and just giving my own spin on them. That would have been awesome, but that's another life. Honestly, that's a very different life from the one I have. But what these videos give me the chance to do is to play and to believe that maybe I could have done this. Not now for sure, but maybe, for a couple of hours I can play and I can believe that, we can kind of do this. So yeah, so I don't know if people are super into it, but yeah. And this is going to be my head. You guys don't have to look at my ugly mug for the whole video, but I think we're going to use that.
I don't think it's ugly.
Oh, it's pretty ugly.
No.
But let's see.
But do you want me to cover it?
No. Let's. I'm always worried if somebody, my mother writes something to me.
That's why I try to cover it.
Yeah.
Always.
So maybe you can cover it. It's just or that if I get a message from, I don't know, from anywhere, but.
Yeah. So let me cover it.
Yeah, it's not so that you guys can't see me. I'm totally fine with you seeing my face, or the testicle eclipse. I'm super fine with that. So let's make the.
But you have to explain what the testicle eclipse
you know what?
is, because
we could.
now if someone has just like joined the stream,
then those words are the most amazing words ever. It's like, what is going on?
No.
And you just stay here to try to figure out, are they gonna,
what that is.
Are they gonna mention it again? Like, that's awesome. Let's see if we can push this a little bit, and let's see if we could do both. If we could hold on to some of the things that I see in the reference that I took of myself, and if we could push some of those things. I wish we could keep the el pómulo, ¿cómo es que se dice? The cheekbone, the cheekbone coming out, but he does like a thing where he makes the brow be the one that comes out the most, and he lets the cheekbone, and then from the brow coming out the most, then the cheekbone goes in. So I don't know if I have to keep that, because I think that if I don't keep that, I'm going to be sacrificing some of the Hellboy-ness. And I'm not going to do the big kind of yellow-orange eyes. I'm going to do my look. He very seldomly, he's either like big, glowing eyes in those eye sockets, or nothing at all. Or just like super dark sockets, but he's never quite like he doesn't have that kind of I'm tired look. So maybe we're gonna keep that. We'll see. We will see.
Cody Winnicky said, haha, second day in a row you have talked about testicles. And Paston said, ha, what's going on.
No, it's just that when we joke with Danny that I could
you don't
be
have
drawing.
a cap now.
I could be
So
drawing
it would
here.
be...
Yeah, if I'm wearing a cap, all you see is like a bit of a dark shape coming into frame. But when I don't wear my cap, what you see, and I'm going to draw it, what you see is this thing that takes over like the bottom third of the image that is like this.
Yeah. I mean, you did it exactly.
So this is superhuman. So if we're all like compassionate human beings, we would be like, oh, your head. But it does look like a testicle, just, the rising of the testicle, just taking over the whole drawing. So I either have to be very conscious about my posture, which I'm sometimes not, or I have to wear a cap, which I'm not doing today. So today
we have an eclipse.
Could be Ragnarok. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Marcelo Peralta said, in Hellboy in Hell story arc, he gets sick and gradually becomes a beautiful desaturated red. To me, that's you as Hellboy.
Oh, awesome.
Which is like a perfect compliment.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, dude, that's like anything. First of all, Hellboy in Hell is the best. I think that's the best. That's where Hellboy... That's where you realize Hellboy is like human. Feels super human. I don't know about you, Marcelo. I think you're a big fan too of these stories. But I think it's by far like the best of Mignola for sure. And the best also Dave Stewart. The coloring, I think it's just magnificent. It is just like, two people understanding exactly what to do to tell a story. I think that's Hellboy in Hell. I think it's incredible. So, yeah, I would agree with you. Anything you tell me that has to do with Hellboy, I'm going to...
take it as a compliment.
Oh, of course.
Saren CK said, just curious, do you guys have a community Discord? No, we don't.
We don't. We would need moderators. So our community, I don't think it's... Because I don't know if Danny and myself, we have enough time to be the moderators for the community. And I think our community is not... Our community is awesome. I mean, but I don't think it's big enough to do that. So maybe that's a 2022 thing that we can start to explore.
Rosalind was saying that she loved my sweater, and then she said, I just wrote a note to myself, look for a Danny sweater. LOL. I'll keep you updated. Please let me know if you find some similar sweater. This one's like super warm and super cozy, so that's bonus too. Olivero JM said, I feel like... Wait, because that's what I said before. I don't know if it's Oliver OJM.
Okay.
Or Olivero JM.
Okay,
or
could
Olivero.
Be. Okay. It's probably the one that's not, but...
They were saying, I feel like Duncan
Fregredo. Yeah.
Has been the most successful at doing Hellboy.
100%.
Hellboy in his own style, but it's still feeling like a Hellboy.
Yeah, 100%. 100% agree with that. He's a super cool guy too. He's been super nice when I talk to him.
Wizard Pores was saying the pattern on that is a hound's tooth. Yeah. On my sweater? Wait.
Oh, I don't know enough. That's all you, Danny.
No, I have no
idea.
Know.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. But yeah,
So we learn something every day.
yeah, it's that shape. Like
Look at-
kind of that shape, right? Do you see it?
That's 100%.
Yeah.
Well,
Because it's,
show me the red one. The red one for sure. The one that second line, right? Oh, for sure. Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's just knitted, so it looks a little chunkier, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know how that pattern was called. So,
Learn something every day.
yeah. Marcelo Peralta said, when Hellboy dies, I couldn't believe it because I know that on unlike
Mm-hmm.
most comic artists, he never brings a character back. I knew that was the end. So when I saw the last page and it said next Hellboy in Hell, I felt as excited as when I was a kid reading comics.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Jesús de la Osa dice, hola a todos, no sé si ya lo explicaron, pero ¿a qué se debe la, entre comillas, temática de esta semana? ¿Harán más de este tipo de temáticas o solo esta vez?
No, pues es como mi goce, honestamente. Son cosas que yo disfruto muchísimo. Y no, yo creo que es sentirse cómodo como haciendo, como tratando de hacer una intersección entre lo que es como esa parte que tiende a ser súper, súper seria de la pintura, pero pues haciendo que como que se tope contra un mundo que también a mí me encanta, que es como el de estos personajes. Entonces, creo que es natural, es muy, muy natural ese proceso, pues, digamos, el que me dirija hacia ese tipo de cosas.
Alejandro Morales said, haha, Danny, I'm sitting next to my daughter. She's watching Masha and the Bear, and she's wearing a sweater with the same design as yours, but the colors are inverted. Oh, that's cool.
That's very nice.
We are connected. Fashion, I don't know,
Yeah.
sisters, clones. I don't know what I was going to say. Serene CK said, I wonder if they have a Space Invader pattern sweater. They could probably work like pseudo houndtooth. LOL, that would be cool.
That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
And now that you say it, there's probably...
Yeah, I think...
Either somebody just heard you and they thought it was an amazing idea and they're making it, or it's already made.
I want to Google that, because... Oh, yeah, they have. Look at this. This is cool. I mean,
And it's destroying.
it's a sweater,
Yeah, that's
and at
super
the end
cool.
it's like kind of deconstructed. Super
Yeah,
cool.
that's super cool.
Super,
That's really,
super
really
cool.
cool.
Francisco Frutuoso said, hello from Portugal. I have recently become a full-time artist and you have been a big inspiration for it professionally and personally.
Oh,
Thank you
awesome.
very much.
No, awesome. Congratulations on that bold, scary decision. Because it's always pretty scary.
Grey Jiménez dice, hola, saludos. Tengo muchas ganas de ver el resultado de hoy. Hellboy es de mis personajes favoritos. Saludos desde Barcelona.
Qué chévere. Sí, el mío también. De pronto el más. No sé, mentira.
Pero de pronto, sí. O sea,
Pues es
top
que como
3,
personaje,
100%.
sí. ¿Sabes qué pasa? Que es que yo, por ejemplo, no sé suficiente. Por ejemplo, a mí Batman me fascina, pero como que yo entiendo la esencia Batman.
Sí.
Pero así que uno diga que haya tenido una evolución o que yo conozca como una evolución así grandísima. Yo sé que Batman y ahora la familia de Batman es como una cosa que es mucho más grande. Pero no sé. No, para mí es súper como distinto, como abstracto entender que esa es la evolución de Batman. En cambio con Hellboy como hay, bueno, hay un resto de historias que son como tangenciales,
sí.
pero tiene, o sea, tiene una evolución casi que única, entonces
Ujú.
es súper como fácil entender cómo es esa evolución.
Ujú.
Mm, eso y el hecho de que, pues, para mí es como más difícil ya estar como tan al tanto de lo que pasa en cómics, pero sí. Un día me gustaría, por lo menos, el Court of Owls, ese me gustaría leerlo, el de Batman.
Ujú,
Como ¿cómo se dice? Todo ese arco.
ujú.
Porque ese yo sé que va a ser como importante y, y no lo conozco, entonces se me haría como chévere.
Pues deberías,
Sí, sí,
deberías.
sí, lo que pasa es que uno hay veces dice, bueno, no es leerse, o sea,
La Ilíada.
sí, no es leerse como, no es como si uno estuviera leyendo así, pues, un libro de 1000
No, pero
páginas, pero
pues te entiendo que igual hay que sacarle tiempo.
sí, sí, sí.
Uy, nos está saludando Camila O'Gorman.
Claro,
Hola Camila.
Camila ayer preguntó que a qué horas era que estábamos. Entonces
Ay, muy chévere.
claro, entonces un saludo muy grande, Camila, un abrazo muy grande. Uy, ese de la portada que pusiste es una locura, o sea,
Sí.
la parte de arriba del retrato es absurda, absurda, es increíble. No, Mignola es
No, y
un
lo que
genio.
tú decías ahorita que estabas haciendo el dibujito del triángulo,
Sí, es un genio.
es que es así. O sea,
Hay como paneles en Hellboy in Hell que
sí,
literalmente es
es un
como,
triángulo.
no es, o sea, es nada, es como una
Qué
cosita
locura,
así y ya uno entiende que ese es el personaje,
qué
es
locura.
increíble. Sí, es súper chévere y uno a veces dice, eso es fácil y eso es fácil, eso es como de las cosas en diseño más complejas que hay.
Oye, ¿y sabes quién más es triángulo?
¿Quién sería? A ver.
Yo, en Our Painted Vibes.
Sí, sí, sí.
Sí. No tan reconocible, no tan icónico,
Sí,
pero ahí está la similitud.
sí, sí. Tú eres más... Sí, tú serías como un...
No, mi triangulito
Una cosita así.
sonriente que hiciste ahí
Sí, sí.
parece.
No, que estoy pensando en si tú fueras una forma, porque es que yo sí puedo hacer esto. O sea, yo hago eso y ya.
Sí, y yo,
Tú serías como una uña, una uñita rota.
¿una uña?
Sí, como una uña.
¿Qué?
Una uña postiza.
¿Qué?
Un poco.
No, yo no tengo uñas postizas,
No,
ni pestañas
¿what?
postizas.
No, nunca dije eso. Dije que
Por
serías
eso,
como
pero,
la shape.
¿por qué sería la shape de una uña
Pues, ¿cómo
postiza?
más le digo a esto? Entonces, no sé, un salero. Un salero.
Pero eso tampoco siento que sea yo.
Por tu pelo, tu cabeza,
No,
y como...
hay que buscar una mejor.
Pero yo siento que ahí estás.
No, no, mm,
Mira,
no,
estás
no, sí, la
como...
uña.
Y como cargando algo de noche, como una carterita. Buenas, buenas. No sé, ya no sé qué estás
No,
haciendo.
ya eso
Ya
obviamente
me
no soy
perdí, me
yo,
perdí.
sí. Serene CK was saying, do you feel you need to learn to draw accurately before jumping into painting? I've been attempting digital slash traditional painting, and usually I just can't get things to look right. It's always off.
Well, um, yesterday, an artist that we super admire, uh,
Came back.
yeah, Cactus
Cactus
Wax,
Wax on
Lindsay.
Instagram, yeah.
Yeah, she came back. We're super, super happy because I think she can be one of our favorite artists,
Yeah,
or at least in the artists that both Danny and I share. Um, she is for sure one of those people that we both go like, "Oh my god, like
yeah.
this is incredible." And
And also that we've known for a long time.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
So it's been like a staple for a long
yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
So when she, kind of stepped away from social media, it was like, oh my god, it for us, I think we
Yeah.
both were like, no,
Yeah.
like it was impactful for us.
Yeah.
And and she came back. She even wrote to me because I don't even know when I wrote to her,
I
but she
wrote to her
answered
too.
back like maybe more than a year after, probably way over a year after, and it's amazing. But I'm only mentioning her because she's incredible, and she's one of those people that I have no idea if she's capable of drawing things in a naturalist way, and I don't care. Because when I see what she does through drawing, which is a very awkward, kind of weird, very expressive drawing, to me it's perfect. Or for us, if I can include Danny, because I don't want to speak for Danny, but I think
No,
we
but
both
you
share
know.
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We both very much so, very, very much so share, the love for what she does. And I don't know, every time I think that the easy answer is like, yeah, you have to, I always think of people like her, and I realize, not really. I mean, and like I said, I have no idea if she is capable of drawing something from life, or if she knows anatomy, or if she, I don't know. And I don't care. I don't think that thought has ever crossed like my mind ever. So yeah, I don't know. I would say that it's a case by case thing, but what I could say is that when you see enough artists that are incredibly powerful without needing to rely upon kind of like the more traditional foundations of art, you realize, yeah, maybe they're not necessary. Maybe they're not the way to do something. The only way to do something.
Te iba a molestar.
No, lo que quieras.
Es que no puedo mirar el mapa.
Ah, toca
Porque,
salirse.
o sea, ya espiché. O sea, solo tienes que escribir ahí. So, I'm sorry. Cause,
No. We're doing the Fers bus thing.
yeah. A ver.
Okay, we're good.
¿Sí?
Yep. Thank you.
No.
Thank you, Lindita.
The thank you. Coquito. The thank you es muy mi mamá, ¿no?
Era muy de aquí, como yo no sé en qué programa lo habrán dicho.
No, sí, pero digo, es que mi mamá todavía lo dice mucho.
Ah, porque era muy de esa época seguramente.
Que es muy mi mamá, estoy diciendo.
Que sí, señora, sí, tienes toda la razón, toda la razón.
Ay, no sé cómo quitarme más. Ay, no hice el letrerito del E.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
Ay, sí.
What
Alejandro
happened?
Morales, cuando estabas hablando de lo del círculo y el triángulo, dijo, hoy estás sentada en un triángulo perfecto, Dani. Y sí, o sea, mira, tengo las manos así,
Oh, nice.
sin darme
Yeah,
cuenta.
yeah, yeah.
Sí, sí, no. Más un triángulo que una uña postiza, creería yo. Pero pues no sé. Digo yo.
Bueno, aquí, entonces.
Sebastián P. pregunta, ¿los de esta semana saldrán en el libro?
Esa no es tampoco una decisión así súper fácil y solo mía. O sea, esto es un comité editorial compuesto por
De nosotros dos, sí, eso
círculo
sonó
y
como si
triángulo.
fuera.
Entonces, no, tenemos que ver cuando agrupemos todas las imágenes. Yo por eso decía, seguramente Dani tiene unas imágenes que quiere poner. Yo tengo también unas imágenes que siento que son fundamentales, que deben estar.
Y también creo que habrá imágenes que sentimos que van con el,
Sí, que
con
son
el
como
ritmo del
buenos
libro.
puentes para otras imágenes.
Y no buenos puentes porque sean menos que otras.
No, como
Sino-
conectores, como
exacto.
interconectores que son fundamentales. Para mí,
Sí.
un eslabón, una imagen que sirve de eslabón es tan fundamental
Claro.
como una imagen que uno dice, uy, esta es la más chévere que pinté.
Ujú.
Porque la más chévere que pinté puede ser muy linda, pero se puede sentir como una isla en un libro. como una islita súper súper insular ahí, como, que uno está aburrido y llega a ella y dice, uy, súper chévere, y después se aburre otra vez.
Ujú,
Pero si un libro está bien construido, pues uno nunca está aburrido. Uno quiere
ujú.
pasar de página a página a página a página. Entonces, sí, yo creo que estamos abiertos a que podamos poner de estas imágenes, porque pues en últimas estas imágenes también están haciendo parte de lo que es el proyecto. Em, pero lo que tenemos que explicarle a la gente es que no todo va a estar, o sea, no, nosotros tenemos, ¿cuántas? 400, más de
No más,
400 imágenes. Yo
sí.
creo que estamos como por las 450 imágenes. Lo que haría, pues, o un libro con páginas muy feitas, como un papel, si lo imprimiéramos, tendríamos que imprimir en un papel
O muchas
interior.
imágenes
Sí, por hoja.
por hoja que
Sí,
tampoco.
no, 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 eso sí yo no lo haría,
Por
eso se me
eso.
hace
No,
súper
no,
feo.
no, pues,
No, y
o
tú
sea,
tampoco,
eso
yo,
es a
no, no,
lo que
exacto,
voy.
exacto. Eh, pero entonces, em, y también hablábamos un día de cómo muchas veces uno cree que de pronto la solución es poner más y hay veces no es tan chévere poner más y más y más imágenes, porque es que uno también se aburre de ver imágenes así todas sean buenas, así todas sean buenísimas.
Sí,
Entonces uno también tiene que ser como cuidadoso con eso, con como procurar respetar digamos, lo que debe ser la experiencia de un libro.
sí. Espérate, otra vez.
¿Qué te pasó?
Que es que estoy tratando de mirar cuántos videos tenemos. 432.
Sí, y hemos hecho más.
Más por fuera. Sí,
Sí,
no, estaba
entonces,
tratando de.
sí, yo creo que mi, ¿mi qué? El número al que llegué así de una manera como,
No sé si alcanzaron a oír el grito, ojalá no.
¿cuál?
Es que como me metí a nuestro canal
Ah,
para mirar, sonó como returning, yo no sé qué, un grito así de una
ah,
propaganda.
pero puedes meterte al estudio y ese
Sí, sí
no se
tiene.
conecta,
¿Qué?
¿no? A YouTube Studio.
Claro, obvio, a eso me metí. Sino que me metí como a ver la lista de reproducción de todos los uploads. Entonces apenas me metí a la lista, se puso play a todo. O sea, se puso play al primer video.
No, no, pero por eso, pero si vas a YouTube Studios te salen los videos y
Sí,
uno
pero
no,
no
no
sale
sé,
el
no,
número.
pues ves las semanas y después ves cuántos lives
No,
y
pero
ya.
bueno,
No, sí, no,
pero
no
no,
es,
no lo hice así. El caso es que creo que de pronto sonó algo. Sí, sí, qué pena.
a ti te gusta que siempre haya como un grito de la nada.
¿A mí? ¿De qué hablas? Obvio, no.
Desde pizza o ensalada.
No, no, incluso esa vez estaba súper perdida. Dice que me gusta. No, ¿de qué habla? A ver, Iván Sánchez o Ivan Sánchez,
Sánchez.
Sánchez, porque está preguntando en inglés, dice, Hi, I always wanted to paint a Hellboy, but maybe in gouache or watercolor. Please publish this drawing on Instagram.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But the drawing stage, because they're saying drawing, so I don't know if the painting, because the final painting's gonna be.
For the drawing, we're not. Well, we can't do it because we're using the camera that we use for. Well, I could take a picture like super quickly, but the camera that we use for recording is the one that we use for taking photos. So best thing I could do is just snap a photo of the drawing. Uh, but I want to see where I can take it with the painting. Sometimes if I see the drawing and the painting doesn't turn out that well, I'm mad at myself that I'm like, oh, I had it at such a
Like
good stage.
regretting.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think we're good. The expression is like a little too badass for what I wanted. Um, but we'll see if we can soften him up just a little bit. It's just that it's very hard to make that brow look not menacing when it's such an enormous brow. So we'll see. We'll see how we can manage that.
Cutie Sketch was asking, do you do all your live videos in Spanish?
No, no, not at all.
Spanglish.
Yeah, we answer in whatever language the people ask.
Or we understand. I mean, it's not like we talk a lot of languages.
Oh, in whatever language as in oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you said in whatever language they ask. And
So Danny kills it with her French, for sure.
Mhm.
I can understand Italian. My Portuñol is
It's good.
is yeah serviceable, and
Your German is terrible.
my German
Terribly
Alejandro.
exaggerated.
Yeah, Alejandro yesterday said that it looked like I was having like an aneurysm, maybe was just exploding, but that it was good.
Mm, well, Alejandro actually said that mine
Yeah,
sound good and
mine.
yours mine and yours was a little bit exaggerated.
Right.
So I think you're misremembering.
I'm choosing to
Yeah.
remember that way.
Mm-hmm.
And what other language do we totally kill? No, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Liet was asking, how's your Hebrew?
Oh, oy vey. I don't.
Oh, but you know how to say something.
No, I do like New York Yiddish. So no. It's not good. It's not good. Sorry.
Yuan Sanchez said, I just posted the drawing on Instagram. Thanks anyway.
Oh, thank you. No, yeah. Screen capture. That's our best bet, I think. Screen capture and so yeah, let's do this. Let's I think I'm close to saying, okay, this is gonna be good for this. Hopefully Mike sees it and
Likes it.
likes it. Yeah, that's the best thing we could hope for.
Alejandro Morales said, I will start asking in German then.
Oh,
Well, you can
please.
ask. The thing is that
we'll answer.
we wouldn't understand the question. So.
Oh, you wouldn't, but
and you wouldn't. I mean.
I'm 100% capable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do this. I think we're good. Gonna adjust here just a second.
Yeah,
I need paint.
we had a little bit of hit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Sounds a little weird when you say it like that, but
Why? No,
weird.
that'd be weird.
sounds weird.
Michelle Poe said, but it's Italian and I don't know Italian.
Oh, you gotta read it.
Possiamo parlare un po' di italiano finalmente.
Sì, ma il mio italiano è una vergogna, eh?
Siempre dices lo
Sempre,
mismo.
sempre.
You always say the same in
Sempre.
Italian. I mean, that's like your go-to.
Perfetto.
Tim,
¿Qué nos dice?
¿quién?
Pues la persona que escribió, sí.
Michelle?
Michele.
Michele Pau. Or Michelle Pau. Or Paul, as I say. Tim was asking, what about side characters? Mia's Abe Sapien?
Abe Sapien. More than lobster. Screw on head. Maybe. Screw on head. Yeah, for sure.
Iván dice, jajaja, yo entiendo italiano.
Muy bien. Aquí todos.
No,
Te
yo
quedaste
hice...
atrás, Lindita. ¿Cuál es tu go-to cuando hablas italiano?
Tú ya sabes.
Pero porfa, para la gente.
La ragazza mangia la mela.
La ragazza mangia la
La mela.
mela.
Yeah, because that's what I learned on Duolingo.
What?
So,
Duolingual.
lingual. So, also, no, I don't know more. Acqua.
Acqua.
Mm,
Io bevono acqua.
l'uomo
Sì.
bevono l'acqua.
Mm,
Yeah?
There we go. Yeah.
Robert Goodnow
Yeah.
said, "Hello from Michigan. Do you ever paint landscapes plein air? If so, do you start over the top of a pencil drawing?"
That's not my forte. I have to say that's my kryptonite. Plein air landscape or landscapes. I hate to be that very trite stereotype that if you can do figures, you can't do landscapes. If you can do landscapes, you're bad at figures. I think I belong to that.
Michele Poe, or
Sí.
Michel Poe, as I said, was saying you're pronouncing very well.
Grazie mille.
Was that for me?
No.
For my
No.
La ragazza
No.
mangia la mela? But
No.
that sounds good. No?
Yeah, no, actually, yeah. I mean,
Il
if
cuoco.
you said il cuoco. Che è il cuoco?
The chef.
Bene.
Yeah, I don't know more. Wizard powers. Oh, it's powers. Wizard powers.
¿Y cómo le decía? How did you say
Es
it?
que dice, it says WZRD space
WZRD. Okay, wizard.
space PWRS.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I said
wizard powers.
Wizard purse. But no, it's
Wizard purse,
powers.
like this one. Oh, that's perfect. Wait.
What are you doing? Now everything makes sense. But now it looks like a Halloween basket.
No, it's a wizard purse. All your potions there. There you go.
And why do I have to have a beard? I mean, I can be a
Um,
wizard being a woman.
Yeah, well,
Nope.
you could do anything. You
Yeah.
could be, because you can. That's the
Okay.
reason.
So Wizard Powers
Yeah.
said, reminds me of a Badia from Leyendas Legendarias. He just speaks Spanish with an Italian accent. LOL.
What?
Oh, so no, but you're good. I mean,
Oh,
people
come on.
understand you
I
when you
think
go to Rome.
we could ask Michele. If my...
But is it Michele
Oh, I'm going to say it's Michele.
or
so.
Michel?
I can't even see the name, but I'm just going to go. I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to say it's Michele.
Dice Michele.
Hmm. I'm going to say it. My Italian is, I've done a couple of Rome workshops, and it's served me. It's been...
And you help Fer with homework.
Yeah, mind
So-
you, I have to... I mean, I can't speak it. Like, let's be serious for like 2 seconds. No, of course I can't speak. But for 5 years, I've seen all my daughter's homework for... she goes to an Italian school. So she has to do math, science, history, everything in Italian. So that's... But she's at a... You know what's happening, Danny? That...
Oh, Michele is correct.
Michele.
Yeah.
Sí.
But wait, because
Sí.
I love this, because we were asking if it was Michele or Michel, and I
Sí.
love that Camila Ogerman just typed the name. So,
Okay.
yeah, it was
So,
like
sí, gracias, Camila. Aclaraste
medio
todas
risa.
las dudas. So what did he say? It was your Italian or mine?
No, they just said, yes, Michele is correct.
Oh, okay. So
And
he's
is
not-
it Pau or Pau? Or how is it? Es P-A-U. How would you say that?
Pau. No,
Pau?
en italiano no hay.
Camila is sending laughing emojis. Yeah, Camila, I mean.
Sí, gracias
How
por
do
tu
I
aporte.
pronounce? Yeah. Command C to the name. Command V. Command? Do you say
Command.
that? Command?
Yeah.
Command C. Command V.
Duda aclarada.
Super helpful. Sebastián Lautaru
See?
said, "Does anyone see my comment?"
This
what
one we do.
comment? Yeah, I don't know if I missed a comment. Let me check.
Yeah. I'm going to say something in defense of Danny. If Danny can't see a comment, it's because we're either answering something
Or
that
it's
was
going.
yeah, or maybe we are going to answer. Danny always like kind of combs the comments and looks back and see if we can, answer something that was said back. But don't be mean. Like don't be that person.
No, and we're not saying that Sebastian is being
No,
mean.
no, no, no,
I
no.
mean,
But
we're
we've had
saying that
people
because of
be like super mad because nobody saw my comment. Like no, maybe nobody's avoiding a comment. The only reason Danny would avoid a comment is if you're
If
being
it's
disrespectful or
disrespectful.
creepy.
Yeah.
Because we don't want either disrespectful or creepy people
'Cause,
here. Like that's not cool.
We always have, now that you say this, I'm super curious because we always have like different users that just type like some letters, like a letter in caps, like 2 letters in caps, one in minúscula. How do I say that?
Yeah, a lowercase.
Lowercase, a dot, and again another letter, another one in all caps, and then
No, I
lower
get it.
caps.
Like how
Like
12-year-olds, right?
No. I was gonna say like because it's like random letters.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know what that means. So I always see that comments, but I've seen them a lot of times, and I've seen them from different users.
Oh, so do you think that it's
I don't know if it's like
a different alphabet and then
No.
the Google can't translate it?
No, because it's always 3 letters, a dot, and then 3 letters.
Oh no.
So for example,
that's a
I'm
bot,
gonna read it
then.
here. Yeah, because that's what I think. I mean, I don't understand. Because for example, here's a user, and it says VOH.FYI.
Oh no. Dot FYI? No, that's like a
But VOH dot.
No, that's like a link. They're trying to post like something that you should.
No, because the link is always blocked, so we couldn't even see.
Yeah,
if
it
they
doesn't
post
matter,
the
but
link.
maybe it's a bot. And
Yeah,
they
but
just,
that's what I'm trying to say. That's a bot. So
Yeah, I
the
think
bots,
so.
I don't
Yeah.
pay attention.
Or block them. That's
But did you get the?
bot. See,
Yeah.
that's good.
So I looked for Sebastian's comment, and it says you should do a me as Johnny Bad Hair.
Oh, that would be super cool. I mean, so let's get things straight. This is me. No, more like this. And my arms are getting thinner.
No, they're not. And you're not like that.
Well, because I haven't finished the legs. Okay, that's me. So a lot of this doesn't go with Johnny Bad Hair.
I was thinking about the hair part.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be able to pull that off, like the Finn taking his cap off hair either.
But it would be cool. Oh,
Yeah.
and wait, because
I
Sebastian.
don't know. I could beat a blender. Maybe if it's about beating like a robot, I could beat like a blender.
No, the
maybe.
blender can cut you.
Blender wins.
Sebastian was saying, I wasn't trying to be mean, but I thought it was a bug from YouTube or something. No. Yeah, that's why I tried to clarify that you were not trying to be mean. But I think Nicolas was saying that because
Oh no,
have seen...
Sebas, no. We were saying how there's been people that get so pissed off that and they're kind of disrespectful to Danny, And that's
but
not
I never pay
cool.
attention
No,
to
and
them.
Sebas is awesome. No,
Yeah,
Sebas is
no.
amazing.
No, that's why I
No.
said
I just
it's
used
not
I just used Sebas comments just because I know that
as an
he's
example.
yeah, and just because I know he's super cool.
Cuando estábamos preguntando lo de si se escribía Michele Po or Pau, and then
Si se dice.
sí, porque me cambié a inglés. Sí se dice sí. Y Camila escribió el nombre.
Sí.
Me encantó que Iván respondió sí, Pau. O sea, volvió a escribir lo mismo. Sí. But Michele was saying yes, Pau, as you pronounce in Spanish, P-O sound in French. Paul.
Oh, so he's French.
So,
Maybe he's
pero
French.
P-O en French, ¿cómo se lee?
P-O in French? I don't know. Po.
Po.
Yeah.
So it's not, because in Spanish is Pau.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
they said, yes, Pau, as you pronounce in Spanish. P-O sound French. Oh, yeah. Now I get it, yeah. So it's Pau.
Oh, there we go.
Because I thought they said P-O would
Yeah, no,
sound
no.
in French.
No,
but
I
Yeah.
I got confused with what you were saying, but yeah, I get it now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, producer.
And I always, I don't know why, but I always read the names super French.
Always exotic.
Like, for example, Jean
Jean, oui, oui.
was saying, have to say, I'm a little sorry Nicolas did not do himself as Catwoman.
As the Halle Berry Catwoman. That would be super sexy. So, that would be... oh, God. I don't even know what the Catwoman... I have the lips. So, I think I could pull off the lips.
So look at the headpiece.
Cleavage here. I got the boobs for the cleavage.
Look the headpiece if you want to.
Oh, so it's... Yeah, but it changes, though. There's like an... So I got... They usually... Because they sex her up, Danny, a ton.
Yeah, no, I just saw
Catwoman?
that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like a latex.
Super tight.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like the Adam Hughes one, I think she has a zipper that, like, her boobs just pop out. So my boobs would be popping out here. I need the... She's got cool...
What's that? It looks
fingernails, like her nails. It's got like scratchy nails.
It looks like the thing you use to grab eyes
To
in
grab
the drawing. Las pinzas?
these?
Sí.
To grab
Sí,
ice
se te quedó.
in where?
Las pinzas para coger en una hielera.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
No, pues sí, están bad. Por eso parecen unas pinzas de hielera.
So meow. That would be pretty hot. That's actually really hot. I think that sells. Maybe the super tight latex does something for my contour. I don't know if it could do something for the belly though. So maybe that would be... Yeah. And as
Jin
soon as
said, Catwoman with a mustache. Yeah.
And as soon as I think I jump from one building to the other, there's going to be a rip somewhere. Somewhere, you know, either here, my butt, but I'm going to rip it for sure. So, there we go.
Oh, thank you. Lotus Pot also said that they love my sweater. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Cody Winnicky said that little evolving cartoon is cracking me up. Yeah, looks cool.
I think that's going to be the last evolution, though. I don't know if I can make it turn him into anything else. It's a good one, too. How do I turn them like more fragile? I feel that when I posed, I just posed like a little too. A little too full of myself, I feel.
Mm,
It's just hard with this,
with the
mandible.
gesture, yeah.
It's so tough to make him feel kind of not. That's always gonna feel imposing. That jaw coming out, that mandible just coming out, the underbite.
Also,
Is it
because you're
underbite,
doing it.
overbite, underbite?
Also, because you're doing it from
Looking
like
down.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, because I tried taking some photos, just regular angle, and I can't push. Like, if I push out my jaw,
Oh, it looks.
it doesn't look as much. Like, it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
look like I'm pushing it out. So, from here at least, like, it looked a little more exaggerated. So, okay, so I think we're good, because this is gonna be like a grayish Hellboy. So, which is my bread and butter. So that's what I can do for the Hellboy brand. Just make it super earthy, I guess. So let's go. Let's start the painting. What happened?
Common user 123
Yeah.
said, "I would love to see you guys painted as Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy."
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Which one would you be?
Barnacle Boy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well,
I'm
but
fine with being Mermaid Man. ¿Cómo se llaman en español?
Sireno Man y Chico Percebe. ¿Qué?
Sireno Man y Chico Percebe.
Sireno Man y Chico Percebe. But but I would also like to be Mermaid Man.
They're both cool. They're
Yeah.
both pretty cool, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I wouldn't
Barnacle
feel-
Boy is a little bit more grumpy.
I wouldn't feel robbed, with either.
No.
Like, if I had to be either one, I
Yeah.
wouldn't feel bad.
Yeah, I love both of them. Yeah. Ay, that would be amazing. Yeah. Mm. Marcelo Peralta said, on the small sketch, he got sad eyebrows.
Yeah. I think what I did was I dropped the brow a little bit more, and maybe the eyes right now are doing this. Like, if I drop the eye and make that a little bit more, then I think that's going to help, I feel. So we could do like that. So instead of turning down the brow, we could lift it up a little bit. And that kind of does that. So we'll see.
Vinchenko said, hi guys, it's Vincent. Loving this live fun-filled vids.
Awesome.
Danny, Nick,
Ba,
Danny.
ba, 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 ba.
Nick needs to have a week of self-portraits with different wigs, please.
Oh, nice.
Oh, but remember, I have a white one. Like
right.
a long-haired white one.
Oh, I could do that.
yeah.
I could so do that. Could rock it. For sure.
Leslie,
Maybe
oh,
what
I'm
ends up
sorry.
happening with the book is that nobody gets a book, and suddenly I do a live and a full head of hair. It's like, hey guys, I'm sorry, the money didn't go through, and just I would act as if nothing.
What a terrible joke.
No, what a great head of hair. People are gonna
No.
say.
I mean,
We didn't know we wanted until we saw it. It's like, you know what? We don't want the book. We just want that hair.
Leslie Cavazos Garduño said, can Danny be Sandy Cheeks' character instead? Do you think I would be more Sandy Cheeks? Because
more of a Sandy Cheeks? More of a Sandy? I don't know. I don't know
No.
who would you be?
No, I don't know.
¿Quién serías? Que yo conozca, que yo pueda como medio conocer y entender.
Pues como así que puedas conocer.
Pues es que no me des un personaje así súper obscuro, como que no tengo idea quién es.
No, pero pues, o sea, No voy a decir, pero si te digo la abuelita de Bob, la conoces.
Sí.
Por eso.
Entonces, la abuelita de Bob, ¿esa sería
No,
tu respuesta?
no, estoy diciendo es
Ah,
que los personajes que no son principales igual los conoces, o sea,
no, pero no todos. Tú sabes que yo no tengo tu conocimiento, Bob.
no sé quién sería, no sé.
Piénsalo y tenle una respuesta a la gente en un ratito.
Mm, Michele
Sí.
Pau, sorry, said, Nicolas, Danny, do you like anime or manga too? Can I go for a glass of water?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Danny's answer right there.
No, 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 no.
Oh
It's
yeah.
because I run out
Oh
of
yeah, yeah,
water.
sure.
So,
That's a super easy way of
yeah,
like, yeah, I don't want to deal with this question. You take
no.
it. Take it
While
from
you
here.
answer, I'm gonna
Take it
go
from here.
grab some water.
Um, I mean I do, but not as much as people do nowadays. So, or not even nowadays. So my answer would be yeah. I've probably watched like the more famous movies, and I've seen some of the series, but I'm not super well versed in anime. If I have to be very honest. So yeah, my answer would be yes, but I would never. I don't know if I could ever hold a conversation, with the people that are really like into anime. Like I'll be honest here, for example. I started watching I no. First I watched the Evangelion. I think it's Evangelion or Evangelion. I'm going to go with Evangelion. So I watched the movie that came out. I don't know what's the title of the movie. But that's supposed to be like the story, but with some new things, like the story of the show, of the animated series. Um, I didn't get it. I mean, I get it, but I didn't get it. Sometimes it was just like, oh, stop it. Like, what is this? What are we doing here? Um, so I told myself, okay, I got to start watching the series if I want to understand. You know, little did I realize that for the series, it's almost like saying, oh, I got to start watching Dragon Ball. That's like a 3-year investment in time. Like, that's ridiculous. So yeah, I know that Evangelion is not super long, but still, and I was watching it, and I mean, I was there, but at some point I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm over. Yeah. So I have limits. I have to say, like, I have natural limits. It's not super easy for me to just say, yeah, I'm gonna stick here forever, and I can deal with like, you know, 200 episodes. No. You're probably gonna lose me at some point. You know what I loved? Saitama. Like, perfect. It's dumb. There's no story, or the story is just like super simple. You just want to be dude just wants to be a hero. He kills everything with one punch, and that's it. That's all there is to it. And very few people know about his powers. Great, perfect. That's me. I'm in. I don't have to know anything. All I know is that every episode he's gonna punch something, and he's just gonna get there at the perfect time, gonna punch something. Nobody's gonna give him credit for that, and then the episode ends, and he is okay with it, but kind of miserable, but he's okay. And yeah,
I'm sorry. Moví todo.
it's okay.
Es que no me puedo acomodar.
¿Todo la cámara o?
Creo que toqué la cámara, pero no sé.
Nah, you're fine. It's fine.
I'm back. So, Lázaro Olier.
But I wouldn't mind. Let me just finish the
Oh, but
anime.
it was about anime.
No, but so I just wanted to ask people, like, if they know that what have I enjoyed? Like, if I had to tell somebody, okay, based on these things that I loved like Paprika, for example. That's an easy one. I loved Tekken King Creed. That's a super easy one too. I'm super old school, so I loved the Ninja Scroll, for example. I used to have that on like a VHS tape. That dates me a little bit. I loved OG JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Those the episodes where I don't even know the rest of the story. I've never watched an episode outside of those episodes. What are they, like 6 episodes, maybe 5, 6 episodes? I don't even know now. But he fights the war at the end. That's how he says it. I love those. I think those are super, super cool. I mean, it's super weird, but I really like those. What else do I like? Oh, like I said, One Punch Man, I loved. I thought, because a friend of mine suggested the girl with the scissors, with the suit that's like super, I don't know. It's just a little too sexual. I always say that if I'm watching something and Danny walks in and I get embarrassed, that's not a good show for me. That is not a good show for me. So if Danny comes in as soon as the suit is like pushing her boobs out and she's like almost naked, then I'm like, yeah, I don't know why I'm watching this. Because Danny's going to be like, dude, what the fuck?
No,
like,
I
what
would
are
never
you doing?
say
What
anything.
are we doing here?
I wouldn't say anything.
Well, but you would think a lot of things.
Maybe I close the door and
Yeah,
just...
it's like, I'll give you time. I'll give you some time.
Yeah. Lázaro Olier.
So maybe you guys can suggest. Maybe you guys can give us some suggestions, like some super cool suggestions. Oh, I was also watching the dudes that fight the fires, but I never finished that series. But the animation is cool. So I need the animation to be awesome and the story to be cool but forgettable, but I'm fine with it. It's like I just don't want it to be something that I'm like, oh, forget this. Like, forget it. I just hate it. Like, so yeah.
So, Lázaro Olier
And if I could just add...
Ya.
I'm kidding.
dijo, Shinji, súbete al Eva.
Sí, no. Este es Evangelion, pero...
Sí, yo no entendí nada. Ivan R. Sanchez.
Wow, new person.
No,
I know, I'm kidding.
no.
What did Ivan said?
I think Hellboy is Pyrrole Red.
Oh, he could be, yeah. I don't have that color.
Ga-
But we're going to go grayer today, so...
Gabriel Pozo said, Nico, it's only 26 episodes. Come on, one of the best.
Evangelion? Really? I couldn't do it. They felt like 2600.
Wizard Powers.
They lost me. I have to be honest. They lost me.
Wizard Powers or Wizard Purse said,
I
One
mean,
Punch
they
Man,
fight like
so
angels
good.
and they quote like Nietzsche. It's like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was reading a comment that said, One Punch Man, so good.
It is excellent. It's amazing.
Iwan dice, just like Saitama, because it's bold.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Hellboy.
My hero. Oh, and me? Yeah. He's my hero.
Sebastián Tinajero dice, Nico, this one is going to be my favorite. I can immediately recognize you in this.
There's some. I'm trying to reach a balance. So
Michele Pau, which, by the way, I want to say, because I want to throw you under the bus. But
what?
You know
¿Qué? ¿Perqué?
You know it's Michele, because that was the name of Fer's favorite teacher at school.
You're throwing Fer under the bus, I
No,
feel.
I'm throwing you because you were like,
What?
oh, it may be Michele. You wouldn't know that
Why
was
wouldn't I know?
Michele.
That's no. I think
I mean,
I'm not going to fight you on this because
Michele
that's like,
said,
it's a name. Come on. It's just a name.
Michele said, for example, I love all about Hayao Miyazaki.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Tim said Mia's Spiker from Cowboy Bebop.
Cool. Oh, I saw Cowboy Bebop. I've seen the whole thing. So, yeah. I didn't see the Netflix one that got canceled.
Liat said Full Metal Alchemist is always my go-to. Full Metal Alarmist Brotherhood is the more modern one. And, of course, Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo.
Yeah, Samurai Champloo. Yeah. Best intro. Oh, let's do this. Best intro ever for an animated series. Because I I was gonna say it's super. I mean, it should be super easy who the winner is. I'm not gonna condition anyone. But I do have some that I've seen, old school ones that I think are pretty amazing. So
But what type of program? Cause
yeah,
I'm
for anime,
thinking,
but Cowboy Bebop just has like a legendary, legendary
no, but
intro.
I can't say anything because I don't know
No, but
anything about that.
or you could say animation, like
No, 'cause
SpongeBob.
yeah,
SpongeBob has like a
but that's
super
why I asked
legendary
you,
also.
and you said no anime. So
Well, let's say
if it's-
animation. Open it up to animation then. Let's
I
open
would
it up.
say
Rugrats.
Rugrats, yeah.
That's crazy. That even I know that one, and I never watched like a single Rugrats episode.
yeah, I watched them all, and Rugrats Crecidos, which was like grown up Rugrats.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
No, it was cool. I liked it. Eh, Marcelo Peralta said, if you liked Paprika and
Paprika. Sorry.
Tekon Trinket.
Okay. Yeah.
How do I say
no,
that?
no, no.
Because
Go
no,
with that.
escribieron Tekon
Tekon Kinkrit.
pero escribieron Tekon Trinket. Perdón. I'm sorry, Marcelo. I'm
Tekon
throwing you.
trucha.
They literally
Tekon
wrote
trucha asada,
T-
por favor.
TEKKON space TRIN.
I'm sure the phone goes nuts.
K-E-T.
I'm sure the phone goes
So
nuts. with
I
that.
wasn't. I was trying to read what it said.
Yeah, it's
there.
Tekon Kinkrit.
You must have read Tayu
What?
Matsumoto mangas as well.
No, I don't know. I'm going to come clean. Not a single manga. I've
Wizard Powers said Ghibli.
Never. Ghibli, yeah.
Sebastián Tinajero said also Neon Genesis Eva is one of my favorite series. The new movies are a horrible interpretation of what the series is all about. The original series is not for everyone. It's very philosophically driven.
Is
It needs repeated watches.
Is it really?
And Sebastian was also asking, Nico, have you watched Akira? Or
Oh,
if you
of course.
or if you like Paprika, have you seen Millennium Actress?
Oh, yeah, but I mean, in terms of animation, amazing, but the story, I don't know. And no, like classics, like Akira, Ghost in the Shell, yeah, for sure. I have the Akira like 4K one, the little metal case one here.
I'm sorry. I was just laughing because Wizard Powers,
Yeah.
the last time I said joking, or Wizard Purse,
Wizard
'cause of
Purse, right here.
the purse that you draw. Yeah, and they were saying it's Wizard Powers, no vowels. So yeah, Wizard Powers.
Wizard Purse. I'm fine with Wizard Purse.
Yeah, I was just
I
making
think you're killing it. I think it's amazing.
Marcelo Peralta said Taiyo Matsumoto's Takemitsu Samurai manga, Samurai with a Bamboo Sword, is amazing.
Okay, I don't know that one. I'll check that one out.
Sebastián Lautaro said Cowboy Bebop is pretty awesome. Mayrene Medina dice Tatami Galaxy, ¿lo han visto?
No. Yo me veía Capitán Futuro.
Weweweful dice hola chicos, Tokyo Godfather del creador de Paprika también es linda peli. Common User 123 said anything by Satoshi Kon.
Yeah.
Jean said, I finally opened the painting last night. Woo!
Oh.
And I love them so much, truly. Wondering if you varnish them. And yes, viva la France.
Viva la France.
France. Paris is my favorite place on earth. Paris is my favorite place on earth.
Oui. Not varnish, Jean, but a very thin layer of very thin layer of liquid.
Le Queen.
Liquid.
William Felipe está de vuelta y dice, hola, Thundercats el viejito.
Esa intro es una
Sí.
locura.
¿Y sabes cuál estaba diciendo?
Es de
Que
mis,
también...
es de mis favoritas.
De mis más favoritas.
Es de mis favoritas. No, uy, es de mis favoritas 100.000%.
¿Sabes cuál otra
Esa
dijo?
animación es una locura.
Que sí sabe cuál otra dijo, que es muy buena. Hey Arnold.
No, eso nunca me lo vi en mi
Ush,
vida.
muy buen intro.
¿Sí?
Muy buena.
Pero el bichito, él es todo raro. Pues, o sea, eso no le quita
No,
nada.
primero respeta.
No.
Segundo, mentira. No, pero es muy buena. A mí me encantaba Hey Arnold.
Pero te gustaba, pero o sea, la intro es así como
Es
uno,
buena.
que uno diga qué poderoso. O sea,
Era muy
como que
buena.
yo no sé nada de Hey Arnold y me veo esa intro y me lo quiero ver porque es una animación impresionante. ¿Es ese nivel?
Pues a mí sí me parecía muy
No,
bueno.
no, ya. No. No creo.
Mira. Te demoras un segundo.
¿Me la vas a mostrar? Ah.
Espera.
Shout Factory se llamaba los que
No,
hacían
no,
Hey
es el
Arnold.
canal que está mostrando. Es que no puedo poner la música, que además la música era buenísima.
No, está pésimo. ¿Ese es el intro?
Ay, llevas un segundo,
No
por
importa,
favor.
pero se ve como cualquier cosa.
Bueno.
No, está fatal.
No, sí era muy
No,
bueno.
no, no, eso es para fans. O sea, me estoy dando cuenta que les gusta porque son fans, pero no porque sea así
No,
objetivamente chévere.
pero yo tengo que decir que igual para mí siempre la de Rugrats. O sea,
Pero es que esa es
increíble.
esa en animación es increíble.
Increíble.
Y como la dirección de ese intro es increíble. Pero no, esta de Arnold, no.
Ay,
Chao. Sí, no me traigan eso acá a la conversación, me hacen el favor.
Eh,
Se van saliendo.
Sergio G dice Doro Gedoro o Doro Edoro. Es que no
¿Qué
sé
es
cómo
eso?
se dice. Doro es Doro H-E Doro. Doro Edoro, Doro Gedoro is good. Very weird but cool.
No hay.
Si no sé Palus dice vaya cuerpazo que tienes como Hellboy ahí a la derecha.
Ay,
Todo
murió.
fuerza en el torno, sí.
Murió.
En el torso, en el torno. Ay, hola Luisita. Luisita nos dice, pasé por aquí un momento a decir que hubo, como los extraño.
Uy, la
Cuando ande por allá nos vemos. Un abrazo.
canadiense.
Kimberly Ann,
Un
que
abrazo,
imposible, y Ronald, imparable Rufus. Sé que es referencia a Disney Channel, pero no puedo evitar la idea como pintura. ¿Cómo así? ¿Cómo así? ¿Que esas son de las mejores intros? Me perdí. La de que imposible era chévere. Que imposible y Ronald Ron, imparable Rufus. Me perdí.
Es que no sé, ¿tú sabes quién es Ronald Ron?
No. Ronald Ron, imparable Rufus. No, a ver, Ronald Ron, imparable Rufus. Ah, era de que imposible. Es que yo me la vi, pero así que yo dijera, soy mega fan, no. Ya entendí. Es que había escrito PS, please make a Kim Possible and Run Stoppable Rufus combo. Supongo
Uy,
cuando
tough.
dijeron lo de Sireno Man y Chico Percebe.
Ujú.
De pronto. Eric Stearns said,
Okay.
Proud Family intro is amazing. I have no idea.
Which one is that?
Proud Family? This one? I think I've never.
Oh, I think I saw. Yeah. It's super good. The animation on that show was great too.
I don't remember that show. Sebastián Tinajero said, I have the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack on vinyl. One of my favorites.
Yeah, that's
Juan said, Thundercats has the best intro. Gary Gary de Ocampo
Mm.
said Batman or Batman Beyond.
Yeah. Like the Bruce
Eh,
Timm one.
Ivan dice, not sure.
Ivan?
Ivan said, not sure the best, but the most epic is Shingeki no Kyojin. I'm sorry, I never know how to pronounce.
Oh, don't look at me.
Eh,
We need Willy. Willy Chahin in the chat.
Jesús de la Osa dice, toda la obra de Satoshi Kon es perfecta, también Paranoia Agent, una miniserie. Liad said, Star versus the Forces of Ever had a good opening.
What?
Robert Acow said, best opening, old Thundercats cartoon. Dan Costello said, Vampire Hunter D. Wewe Weful said, Aeon Flux.
Eon Flux, yeah.
Aeon Flux, también gran animación de los 90.
Sí. Uf.
Marcelo Peralta said, Taiyo Matsumoto wrote the mangas that inspired Paprika and Tekken King Creed. Had to wiki it to get it right.
Oh, no way.
The pronunciation of Tekken King Creed.
I'm gonna search for that then.
Callum said, oh, we're channeling Big Mig this evening. Love Mignola.
Yes.
Leslie Cavazos said, Spirit Away Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, amazing.
Alex May said, I'd watch that Silver Falcon cartoon, even if it's about brushes.
Yeah, that one was amazing too.
But I did the edit of
I
that,
know. It was
remember?
killer. It's amazing.
Callum said, Nicholas, have you seen Mignola's Batman comics?
The Gotham by Gotham by Gaslight. Yeah. Amazing.
William Felipe dice, respeto, Arnold es lo mejor. La intro es súper potente, jaja.
No, que
Es que no le
cualquier
diste
cosa.
tiempo y es que no estás oyendo la música.
Pues bueno, después prometo que después del live
Sí,
me
y
voy a
William Felipe
sentar a
dice, y
verla.
la música es genial.
Me siento a verla en serio. Prometo darle esa opción.
Es muy buena.
Prometo.
Como que te sientes cool diciendo que no es chévere.
Ni siquiera sé
Pero
si Arnold es
déjame
cool o
decir-
no. O sea,
Culo, ¿no?
es culo.
No, es muy chévere. A mí me gustaba mucho. Gabriel Pozo dice, Nico y Dani ya vieron The Illusionist, mismo director de The Triplets of Belleville. No.
No, pero sé que es como tristísima. Sé que todo el mundo decía que es como de las cosas más tristes que han visto en animación. Pero no, me la voy a ver. Y la quería conseguir porque la otra la tengo en Blu-ray, pero sí dicen que como animación es bellísima. Entonces, y sí he visto como pedazos de esa animación muchísimo, pero sí. Es que yo creo que a mí me hace llorar más fácil una animación que una película. No sé.
Callum said, sorry, I joined late. If you're looking for animes, I would recommend Devilman Crybaby. It won a ton of awards for its animation. It deals with some heavy concepts of being accepted for being different.
Mm.
Eric Henden said,
Mhm.
Hi, Nick and Danny. Hope you're doing good. This looks amazing as always.
Thank you. We're
Eric. Thank you for joining
we haven't
us.
ruined it yet, but give us time.
Sebastián Tinajero said, watch Memories. It's three mini movies by
Okay.
legendary anime directors from the 80s, specifically the one called Magnetic Rose.
Mhm.
Incredible animation and soundtrack.
Okay, I'm probably
Ivan-
gonna forget, Sebas, but I'll write to you and you can send me that.
Iván, porque ya estás en español, dice, Shingeki no Kyojin es Attack on Titan.
Ah, pero ese nunca me lo he visto. Nunca me he visto nada de Attack on Titan. No sé por qué, siento como que no sé. Pero así, o sea, súper ignorante porque no sé nada. Sé que hay unos gigantes como de como de músculo, o sea,
Gigantes de músculo, ¿cómo
sí,
así?
literalmente, yo sé que suena ridículo diciendo eso, pero hay unos gigantes que es como si hubieras despellejado a un ser humano, como si hubieras...
Ah, literalmente músculo, ya
Sí,
entendí. Sí, ya.
¿sí los viste?
No, no, no. Te entendí, estoy buscando, pero no. Este supongo. Sí,
Sí, entonces,
100%.
pero no sé qué, o sea, no sé, no le he dado la
Es que
opción.
viste gigantes en músculo y me imaginé como fisiculturistas, como que tenían
También
gigantes los músculos, pensé.
puede ser.
Alejandro Morales said Animatrix and Death Note are also good. Were you gonna say something?
No, that I saw the movie,
What?
the Death
Death
Note
Note?
movie. Oh yeah, that was a disgrace. That was a disgrace.
Dan Costello.
But I did watch the anime.
Dan Costello
Yeah.
said best American cartoon from the 60s was Johnny Quest.
That was good. That actually I think we actually got that here in Colombia when I was little. We would get like super old cuz I think wasn't it was that Hanna-Barbera maybe. But we would get like Hanna-Barbera cartoons here. Like obviously in the early 80s, but we would get them. So, yeah, I think I watched some of that. I watched the Godzilla one later, the Tarzan one, I remember also. Um, well, what else? And then the superheroes one. Um,
Iván
Ivan,
dice, pero el opening es epiquísimo. Puede ponerlo en algún momento, ya que le guste el anime es otra cosa.
el opening de.
Supongo que Attack on Titan.
Ah, bueno. Ah, eso nunca me lo he visto, entonces sí, puede ser chévere.
Liad said, I felt like Attack on Titan started out good, but started falling apart the longer it went on. Jay Nesna said, Animatrix, the kid's story. I love it. By the way, I would like to see you painting a frame from a Yorgos Lantimos film.
I did.
Yeah, you did. You can look for the
Yeah,
week.
Let's not tell him. What did I do? Alps?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna link the video.
Oh yeah. No. I did.
Yeah. You did on April
Yeah.
2020. That sounds.
That sounds like eons ago.
Wow, yeah. Time flies. Don't you think?
Yeah. Is Fer close by, Danny?
Yeah,
I
no,
just-
I'm looking. Not
okay.
that close.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Thank
They're
you,
not-
Danny.
In the neighborhood, so don't worry. I'm always super atenta. Attentive. ¿Cómo se dice atenta?
I think you could say
Attentive?
attentive.
Attentive?
Yeah.
Roslyn said, Death Note live action was awful.
It was
Give me
terrible.
classic Death Note. L is my favorite. Alejandro Morales said, no, Death Note, the movie is garbage. You should watch the anime. And Roslyn said, yes, Alejandro.
No, I've watched it. I remember that was one of the ones that I knew that I had to watch.
And Alejandro was saying, and what about Mazinger Z?
Matzinga.
Oh, Mazinger Z, is it?
Sí.
Because
Matzinga.
here it was Mazinger Z.
I don't even know how they say it in Japanese. No, I grew up with that. That was amazing. I had a big ass plastic toy of Matzinger. I'm gonna say Matzinger. I don't even know how they say it in English.
Jean Rosin.
Oh,
Said-
wait. What is
You
she gonna
always-
say? Tintin.
I love that you always react when I say Jean Rosin or
Yeah, I mean
Van Sant.
we're gonna
You're like, oh, oui.
we're gonna run the joke dry, but
So Jean was saying, you often have said you're painting on unprimed moleskin paper and that it's not watercolor paper. I'd love to try it, but want to be sure I ordered the right paper. It didn't buckle at all.
Danny, could you
I can look for it.
link the moleskin. Yeah, moleskin art sketchbook, and I think you're gonna get the moleskin, the official moleskin page, and you could link that page. And we are not, obviously, we're not
By any means.
Yeah.
Sponsored.
Sponsored by Moleskin. You guys know this about us. We are brand agnostic. Whatever works, works. So if you can't buy that paper, don't worry. There's a ton of paper out there that's good enough. So
Wait, do you know the size?
so
'Cause-
I use A3.
Oh, large is so this one. So I'm gonna copy the link.
Yep.
Column was asking, Nicolas, did Jim Lee get back to you?
No, of course not.
Oh.
No. But I saw that Lee Bermejo said that I should, and
Yeah.
Jock said that I should.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Jock is like, I'm gonna say it. He's amazing. Like, if you think of just artists that have done Batman well, oh hell yeah, he has to be one of those. I know Greg Capullo did like the sort of rebirth of that Batman. That's super super cool. But he was always cool. Like Greg Capullo is like old school. I mean, like 90s old school, but I like him in the 90s when he was doing... What was he doing first? Like, I think... I don't know why in my mind I feel that he was doing X-Force at some point. And then he eventually, of course, did Spawn. He did Violator and Spawn. But, yeah, I thought that was cool. I actually... No, he's never going to see that image or care, let's be honest. But I'm happy that Jock and Lee Bermejo said, like, oh, this is cool. So... that was pretty cool.
Sebastián Tinajero was saying, Nico, you should sell those thumbnail sketches. I love them. Alejandro
These
Morales.
little things?
Yeah. Oh, I was going to tell you,
What's
because
that?
maybe we can sell them, like ship them to the person that buys.
Yeah, the bad
painting?
thing, I think, is that this one
Oh.
has like a little bib.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah. So it would be bad. It would be sad for the person. It wouldn't be fair for the person that bought the bib.
Yeah, no, because I was gonna say that each sketch with each painting, but
I know.
yeah, no, it's fine. I mean,
We did that with Madame Medusa.
yeah.
I put the sketch. Yeah, like one sketch. The person didn't know that I was putting it in, so I hope that it was a cool surprise. Because I really like that drawing.
Iván dice, yo uso ese mismo moleskin para pintar a ratos, pero no les quito las hojas.
Acá sí,
Sí.
deshuesada.
Yo usé esa para pintarla el lunes, pero la chiquitica, la mía.
Sí.
Una mía de las chiquitas normales. Alia Mousad
Mm-hmm.
said, have you ever been afraid of starting a new painting?
Always. Always. That's like one of the scariest things ever. Yeah. You sort of learn how to live with that feeling, but that feeling should never go away. I'd go as far as saying that should never go away.
Iván mandó una pregunta en alemán, pero
¿Ya?
pues
¿Ya?
pero pues no te la puedo leer.
Por favor, la tienes que tratar de leer.
No.
Claro que lo malo, Iván, es que uno no sabe si está diciendo algo. O sea, yo confío en usted, obviamente. Pero en gente...
Voy a
Sí.
hacer translate primero porque es que no sé. A ver. está diciendo, when I write in German, is my name pronounced differently?
Ivan? No,
Ivan.
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 Ivan. Because I wouldn't know how to read that in German.
Give it a shot. Now that you know that it's nothing weird.
Wenn ich
Ich?
wenn ich schreibe
Where is it?
here? Oh, because I would have to turn
Wenn
it,
ich schreibe auf Deutsch, wird mein Name anders ausgesprochen. Alejandro, how did I do? Probably sounded like a drunk 3-year-old, but just confirm that for me.
but
¿Te impresioné?
no. Estaba tratando yo de leerlo en mi cabeza. No me impresionaste.
Para nada.
Sí, no.
Vamos
la
a ver.
verdad no.
O sea, nuestro punto de referencia es Alejandro. Vamos a ver qué nos dice.
Vincent was saying, have you seen the late 60s animation, Marine Boy? Way ahead of its time.
No. I'll look it up.
Iván dice, yo persigo las promociones de Moleskine, tengo muchos comprados hasta con el 35% de descuento.
¿Verdad? No, esta grande me toca a mí pedirla.
Amazon.
Pedirla, sí. No, incluso hay veces... No, esta la pedí... Ah, no, esta sí fue ahí. O hay veces me toca directamente a la tienda de Moleskine. De Moleskine. Y lo malo es que la grande muchas veces está agotada.
Iván dice, alles gut. Alles gut. Sí. Callum said, on the fear of starting a painting, in pro cycling there's a phrase, it doesn't get easier, you just go faster.
Ooh, nice. I mean...
Well, not faster.
I wouldn't associate faster with better. That would be the only place where I would just maybe differ with that.
We even talked about that yesterday.
Yeah.
Was it yesterday?
No, I think it was last week.
Okay.
But I think maybe.
No, I think Tuesday. It was Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, but I would say you just grow accustomed to the feeling. But I think it's cool that you should never lose the fear for it. Like you know that it's always going to feel uncomfortable and it's always going to feel a little strange and it's always going to make you insecure, and that's kind of cool. That's a very kind of weird feeling that keeps you on your toes. So it's super, super cool, I feel. Like I would never want to get rid of that feeling.
Alejandro Morales said, you did the Swiss accent.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sometimes I mix them up. So
La
that's my
palabra
bad.
escribir se pronuncia schreiben. Schreiben.
Schreiben.
O sea, S-H-R-A-I B larga E-N. Schreiben.
Pero Alejandro, o sea, si lo leía, ¿me hubieran entendido?
Y Alejandro dice, Iván, tu nombre se pronuncia con el acento en la I. Iván. Ay, sí, eso suena muy dark.
Iván.
Como si fuera uno
Iván.
de... Sí, Iván.
¿Había algún Iván? No, ¿no es cierto?
No. Iván. Ay. Y
Yo
nosotros
amaba
dice que
esa-
Iván. Sí, no.
Amaba esa serie. Dios mío.
La deberíamos
La falta
volver a
que me hace.
ver.
Sí, pero no, tú sabes que no es lo mismo.
No, pero igual
Yo
es
quisiera que
como-
me diera amnesia para volverla a ver esa serie.
Sí, es muy buena. Y nosotros no la gozamos mucho.
Sí, por
con
eso.
cuaderno de notas.
Tu cuaderno.
Pues, pero tú también me preguntabas que mirara
Sí.
el cuaderno para ver.
Yo lo que hacía era pantallazo.
Copiarte de mis notas.
Pantallazo y me ponía como
Zoom.
a hacerle zoom al intro, a la pared, en Photoshop. Me ponía en Photoshop como así, porque no sale.
Jean Rosin
Huehue.
said, actually, moleskin watercolor paper is terrible. Have you tried it? And Nicolas?
I think I did have like a small. At some point, I had like a small sketchbook, but I didn't really use it that much. Probably like butchered it and I drew on top of it.
When they were talking about being scared of starting a painting, Lotus Pod said, for me, it's finishing the painting.
Yeah.
For me, it's painting.
Yeah, the whole bit.
The whole process, yeah.
Yeah,
it's what?
Yeah, painting can be no, because I was thinking, like, if there is a moment that I feel it's worse than the other, and maybe starting a painting is super super exciting, but still, I mean, it's going from nothing to something, so that's horrifying.
Common user 123 said, how do you find motivation or push yourself to create on days where you don't feel like it?
I think we end up doing this, like painting can always be challenging no matter what you're painting, but if you find an excuse to make it fun for yourself, like we're doing during this week, then you kind of remind yourself that painting can also feel awesome, like that it doesn't quite matter if the painting comes out. You just gave yourself a chance to to paint yourself as Hellboy for a couple of hours, and that's super cool. I mean,
Alejandro Morales dice, sí, Nicolás, te hubieran entendido. Quizás se confundirían con la palabra...
No es ese?
Tranquilo. No. Se confundirían con la palabra escribir.
Schreiben.
No, schreiben. No tú, escriben. No, terrible.
Ed Sheeran.
William Felipe estaba preguntando, Dani, el que mostraste el lunes es gouache, es acryla gouache. Y si busqué y si es acryla.
Ah, tienes razón, entonces.
Sí. Yo sabía, pero pues yo te dejo a ti equivocarte.
Siempre déjame
para
equivocarme.
Que te regreses a pedir disculpas.
Regrese a la tierra, se baje de esa nube, papito.
Y
pida disculpas.
Sí, se escribe, es raro, pero es que yo sí había visto, es acryla pegado, gouache aparte. Entonces...
Muy bien, muchas gracias, Lindita.
De nada. Pero también dicen acrylic gouache.
Sí, pues ese...
Pero pues sí,
digamos, eso es lo que es.
Gouache.
Eso es lo que es, pero yo tenía la duda sobre el nombre del producto, pues.
Sí. Sí, era ese. Nunca lo había usado, pero es chévere. Es, como yo dije ese día, como pintar con pegante. De verdad se siente súper como plástico pegante, como silicona, diría yo. Como silicona fría, se siente así. Si lo usas como directamente del tubito, pero no me disgustó.
No, pues mira lo que hiciste.
No, pues gracias, pero...
Gracias, Colombia.
Gracias. Iván dice, es como SSSZ Schreiben.
Uy.
Schreiben.
Iván está indirectamente contándonos que sabe alemán.
Sí.
Sí, está chicaneando ahí como de taquito.
No, es que Iván dijo otra cosa, pero yo prefiero ir al traductor.
Sí, siempre.
Porque no confío en que de pronto
No, yo confío.
Chiste.
Yo confiaría, debo decirlo.
No, yo también.
Creo que Iván es abogado y él sabe que uno no puede confiar ciegamente en alguien. Yo iba a decir, yo confío ciegamente,
bueno, dice,
pero creo que Iván como abogado diría, no confíe ciegamente.
Dice, a ver
pues.
Deutsch ist nicht einfach. What does that mean, Nicolás?
No, ahora trata y le dices a Alejandro, ese sería nuestro primer filtro.
A
trata
ver,
en serio
no,
y le
es que no sé
preguntamos a
cómo-
Alejandro
no,
si lo
porque no
diste
tengo-
bien.
A ver.
A ver, pues.
A ver, Dodge. La verdad.
La verdad, papito. La verdad. Yo no sé.
Yo no sé.
Yo no sé dónde es eso. Yo y usted preguntaba en la tienda.
Léelo tú.
A ver. A
A
ver,
ver,
Dash.
Dodge.
A ver. A ver, Deutsch.
A ver, Deutsch.
Ist nicht einfach.
¿Qué significa? A ver.
A ver, pues, a ver, alemán es noche fría. Es noche.
No. Es que but German is not easy. O sea, sí.
Así, nicht es no y Nacht es noche. Ay, Jesucristo Gómez.
Ese Iván sí. Dice, Dani con esa pronunciación le faltó el mor al final. Sí, soné. Sí, terrible. Iván dice, jamás les pondría algo feo en el chat.
No, yo sé.
Sí, pero igual siempre voy a revisar. Sea de Iván o de
No, esa
cualquier
confianza
persona.
tuya.
No.
Ay, gracias, Iván. Pero yo igual
Pero
reviso.
déjeme, que ya
Pero
me
yo
está acá
igual
cargando
reviso, yo
el
igual
traductor.
reviso.
José Díaz dice saludos desde Perú. Saludos hasta Perú. José.
¿Hasta Perú?
No, Alejandro Morales dice repítelo, Dani. No, ya no.
No.
Después de
Nos
esa vergüenza.
bajan el video. Flagged.
Sí, no. Terrible. No puedo. Es que no tengo en mente cómo sonaría. O sea, tengo que ver Dark otra vez como para estar en el mood de saber
Sí.
cómo sonaría. E igual me sonaría terrible.
¿Cómo es que era? Wiedemann.
Sí. Claudia Tiedemann.
Tiedemann era.
Ajá.
Tiedemann.
Y
Ulrich.
Ulrich. Sí. Marta lo pronunciaban chévere. Marta.
Qué buena serie.
Sí, qué tristeza que se acaben las buenas series.
Todo lo bueno se acaba.
Iván dice, thanks for the confidence.
Hubiera escrito eso en alemán, Iván.
Liad said, my painting motto is no fear. So if something scares me, I acknowledge it and then do it anyways.
Very nice.
Ali Asari said, by the way, it helps with the fear. I use an A5 size, and since it's cheap paper, I don't care that much, so no fear of starting something new.
Awesome. Yeah.
And Ali said before, I have been using Canson Graduate Oil and acrylic paper, and I'm happy with it. If anyone would like to give it a try.
Oh, that's the one
Ivan suggested yesterday.
Yeah,
we
so
have to
connected.
Yeah, we have to try.
But we've established that we don't trust him that much, so.
So we have to Google all the reviews possible. Francisco Frutuoso said, would you ever consider making a watercolor painting challenge?
I would. I actually would. But it would be very painful because I know I'm not good.
Cody Winicky said, art and anxiety go hand in hand. There is always fear or second guessing. You just learn to accept it as part of the process.
Very good.
Roslyn said, so Danny, I really am making a note of your sweater. I'm painting you and it's not going smoothly. LOL.
Oh my
but I
God.
want to see it.
No, but oh my God, that's gotta be super tough to paint that pattern.
Oh yeah. And like the pattern,
Rosalind paints like a hurricane. Like she's like 100% energy. So.
And I was gonna say the pattern, it's complicated, but because of the texture, it makes it like a lot more complicated.
Yeah.
Because you can't see the pattern that well, like it becomes a little bit fuzzy.
Yeah. You know what I would do? I would love to, because I love stencils. For a long time, I did stencils.
Oh, and you would.
I would like draw it and then scan it in Photoshop and then just repeat it and then print it and then cut it out, and I would use that pattern.
But I was saying that I would love to see the result, Rosalind.
Yeah. Oh, if she's painting you, it's
Yeah, I want to see it.
she's gonna upload
Hashtag
it.
our painted lives. Hashtag
Sweater I want.
sweater I want. I like that.
But that's amazing. Like, could you imagine like sketching the stuff that you liked so that you don't forget? That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason we kind of sketch, but in the sense of like, I gotta remember to buy melons, and you just
Like
oh, this is-
going with a
yeah.
painting to the supermarket.
yeah.
Like, that would be amazing. And Rosalind also said, Nicolas, you're nailing the expression when you were painting the face.
He looks a little stoic, like a little.
But I like that it feels super Nicolas. I mean, like super you.
A little bit, yeah. I had to change the nose because I really did. I think Duncan does the sort of arcing back nose, but I think that gesture of a nose, it sometimes if you see Mike's noses, they're just like a dab. So it's very hard to kind of try to interpret how to do that three-dimensionally. Like if
Yeah.
you were going to flesh that out,
Yeah.
it's almost impossible to try to visualize it. But I think Duncan, that kind of bases his design on some of the older Hellboy, I would say. To me, it's just far more understandable. So it's much more like, okay, I kind of get this. Like I can kind of see how to interpret form from this. So
But Shreya said, hi, super late today.
hey, no, you're perfect timing.
Really love how the nose is coming along. And your mom said, the nose is great.
Yeah, it had to be. Like that is the one moment that is giving you a sense of the pose of the head. So that had to be super, super clear. That's why I've spent so much with it, so much time with it.
Miguel Fonseca dice, como los patrones de Ruprecht.
Sí, exactamente. Miguel siempre cuando comenta es como un dardo, como lanzando un dardo. Él sabe que puede comentar y se va. Un comentario bueno, me retiro.
Directo
Gracias.
al grano.
Que tengan buena tarde.
William Felipe dice, ¿el libro va a tener de portada la pintura del mock-up?
Sí, creemos que sí.
Sí,
Es
sí,
que
sí.
hay una como una historia bonita en cuanto a la percepción de esa pintura. Entonces es como, creo que es importante como reconocer el valor que tuvo esa pintura. Y creemos que hace una portada poderosa, como, o sea, va a ser una portada súper, súper bonita.
Catherine said, hello, Nicolas and Danny. Congratulations on your Kickstarter
Oh,
project.
thank you. We're
Thank you.
exhilarated. Yeah.
What a success. I was
you.
wondering if there is a video of the making of the painting on the cover, for the cover.
Yeah,
I
of
can't
course.
seem to find it. Yes, it is. So let me...
So it's on the live
Link
videos.
it.
That's maybe why some people go and look for the videos, Danny, and maybe they don't know that if they go to the tab of live videos, there's a lot more
yeah.
videos. So
Let me... No. No, that's the one we didn't save. The only one we
What?
didn't save. Yeah.
no
That's
way.
amazing. I didn't remember that. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to go for fit. I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, I think the bus is downstairs.
No.
You sure? No. So yeah, why? Oh, so that's the reason, and I'll elaborate a little bit on that painting. When we did that video, I was very frustrated. I was super, super frustrated because no, but Danny, I think that video is up. No. And if it isn't up, like that's probably why we didn't put it up. But I was just very frustrated. If it is up, then cool. But if it isn't, I'll just try to explain the feeling that I had while I was painting it. it was really weird because I felt that I was fighting with the painting the whole time, and that I just couldn't really access what I was trying to do with the painting. It's one of those paintings that I was painting it, and at some point I was like, I'm not happy with this. I don't know why I'm delaying doing something that I want to do, that I feel I have to do, which is scrape everything down. And I eventually just said, you know what, it's just not the painting that I want to paint. So I'm just going to scrape it off. And I scraped it off, and I kind of started again. I didn't like where that was going. I think I pushed paint around, and I did some drawing marks, and then I didn't like them. And then I tried to do some drawing marks again. So it was very, very, very frustrating. It was a painting that was a lot about push and pull, push and pull. And at the end, I'll come clean. I didn't like the painting, and I didn't want to put it up for sale. And I just didn't like it. And I'll also be honest here. It is one of those paintings, if not the one painting that I've received the most comments for. Like, people were like, where is the painting? Like, I want to buy this painting. Where is it? It's not in your store. Like, is it available for sale? Like, why isn't it up? People were like super, super desperate for that painting. And I was like, what is going on? Like, why is this happening? If, like, I usually trust my instincts, and I was like, I'm usually not wrong in terms of how I feel about my own work. And I was very confused as to why I would feel that I was, that something could annoy me so much and other people could see so much value in it. I answered only to one person. Actually, no, I answered to Mario, I think. And I answered to the first person that wrote me. And I said, you know what? It's not up for sale because I just don't feel comfortable with it. But if something changes, like, I'll let you know. And he was super gracious, super nice. And he just said, yeah, just keep me in mind. Like, if you change your mind, like, it's cool. I totally get it. But if you change your mind, just let me know. And I remember waking up the next morning and looking at the painting and almost seeing the painting for the first time. It was very, very strange, like super eerie almost, because it's so weird how a painting can be almost like so ungrateful to you, in the sense that you can get so lost in this universe that you create, surrounding the painting, that you can't see the painting. You can't really tell what you're painting. And I think that that's what happened to me in that particular painting. I just wasn't able to see it. I couldn't see past my own intent. I couldn't see past the painting that I wanted to paint. And I wasn't really capable of seeing what was going on. So, thank you. Gracias, Lindita. So, next day I saw it and I was like, okay, I'm seeing this painting and I'm seeing things that I'm seeing value in this, not because people, flooded my DMs with like, oh, please, sell this painting, put it up for sale. Not because there was so many people just saying that it was good. I mean, for sure, a lot of people that I respect telling me that it was really cool made me double check myself. And when I looked at it in the morning, I was like, there are things that I really like. Not even that I like about them or that I feel are salvageable. No, there are things that I really like. And it was so intriguing to me, after, because I've painted for like 25 years. Yes, Danny, I'm sorry.
We do have it.
Yeah. I was thinking that we did.
So let me copy paste the link.
Yeah. No, I kind of remember that. Yeah, that one's. The thing is, but you're not wrong, Danny, in the sense that I was just very frustrated at the end of that session. Like, super, super frustrated. And what we didn't do with this one, Danny, was just put it for sale.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we didn't do. And maybe you got
maybe
those
I
two.
Associated with that.
So what I did the next day was just spend some time with the painting, like really looking at the painting and saying like, wow, it's so strange that I think I know my own painting. I've lived with my painting. I know what I tried to do. I am super open to experimenting. I'm super open to a painting becoming something that I am, that is different from whatever I'm searching. And for some reason, I just wasn't capable of seeing that day. And it was very eye opening for sure. For sure, it was something that I just, I just didn't expect at that moment, and it just shows you that painting is incredible. Painting has a way of reminding you that as much as you think you know about painting, you don't know about painting. Like, you don't know all there is to know about painting. So it was fascinating. It was quite fascinating. So that's one of the reasons why that painting almost like has to be the cover for our for our first 2 years, because that's what this is about. It was never about the resulting painting, but everything that comes from just learning from one's own work, and just evaluating one's own work, giving yourself time to look at it with fresh eyes. It's almost like painting doesn't finish with a painting. Like, the act of painting, the value of painting does not finish because we say, I'm done with the painting. It actually kind of keeps going and going. And that was just a very beautiful reminder of that. So there are reasons for that painting, like what we think are super cool, very interesting reasons for that painting being the one that we say, okay, it kind of has to be this one.
I think it's amazing because when I was gone,
yes, sorry,
Gabriel Pozo was saying it's up. It's the December 13th video. And it
cool.
was. So.
Oh, excellent. So,
yeah.
Gracias, Gabriel.
And Gabriel was saying, estaba diciendo, perdón, Gabriel, ¿qué?
Nicolás.
Nicolás.
Échale, vampiro.
Nicolás es su sombra natural en el fondo, en la pintura de la que estás hablando.
Sí, es sombra y blanco, y de pronto tiene un poquitico de ocre, una gotica de ocre. Sí, le eché ocre para volverlo.
En la del diciembre 13 están preguntando.
Mi oscuro normalmente, Gabriel, es cuando tengo que hacer un oscuro súper denso, es sombra, azul ultramar y rojo alizarín. Ese es como mi go-to oscuro, así como aterciopelado, denso, oscurísimo.
Eric Stearns said, "It reminds me a professor once told me that's what why they're called paintings and not painted."
Okay. Nice.
Tranquil was saying, "What color pencil brand do you use for drawing and underdrawing?"
I mean, again, let's preface this by saying that we're brand agnostics. Because I've used, I usually use the Faber-Castell ones, but I've also used my daughter's, pencil set from school. So, short answer, doesn't matter.
Jean Rousine said, "I want to see how long can we stretch the pronunciation
until we get tired
reaction.
or Jean gets annoyed."
Yeah.
Jean is like, "Okay, guys, I think I think this is nice.
Unsubscribe.
I think
Goodbye.
This is nice, but where can I return the paintings?"
So Jean was saying, "It is hard sometimes to immediately separate the experience of doing a painting with the painting itself sometimes. Sleeping on it or tucking it away gives objectivity.
Yep.
I hate every single plein air I do at the time, but then the next morning I often like them."
That's cool. That's very, very true.
Sebastián Tinajero said that's happened to me with paintings where I'll revisit them weeks or even months later to look at them, and I'll see them for a different perspective and end up liking them for a different reason.
Sebas did a kick-ass owl, by the way. If you haven't checked it out, check out his Instagram. You're doing amazing watercolors, dude. And I think it's you're selling it, right? I don't know if Sebas, do you have like a storefront? We're just, shamelessly plugging you. So
I love that Camila Ogorman answered his kids' pencils mostly. Yeah, because
yeah,
the first watercolor pencil you used was because of
my niece.
Titi's, your niece.
Yeah, of my niece, and I kind of stole them.
Iván estaba diciendo hace un ratico, si consigo un buen papel parecido al de Moleskine de ese tamaño, les cuento.
Por
Creo
favor.
que hay una gente de Icopel que quería hacer un papel fino de sketch como con un 25% de algodón sin ácido.
Ah, qué chévere.
Ah, y también encontré varias presentaciones de Liquin para aceitar, así como usted hace, al igual que para hacer detalle.
Qué chévere.
Ese sí.
Sí, ese lo hemos usado.
Sí.
El que es diluido.
Sí.
Sí, me gusta más todavía.
El OG.
Sí, el que es la consistencia del normalito, que se vuelve gel como que fragua más rápido. Pero gracias, sí. Toda investigación, experiencia que tenga con papeles y otros materiales, bienvenida, Iván. Nos cuenta, por favor.
Beshria said, Arg, I'm sick and in bed right now, but seeing you guys and everyone in chat is making me feel like getting up to draw or paint.
I mean, if you're sick, you can just, you can lie there and we'll be your company.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You don't have to work all the time.
And also, if your body feels like you need to rest, you should pay attention to your body.
Yeah. Nothing bad about that. You know what you could do, Beshria? You could watch the Liverpool game for me. So.
Oh, do you want me to see?
I'm very scared. It's Carabao Cup. See, it's the.
So they're losing?
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Oh,
They're
God.
winning.
No way. Really?
Yeah. 1-0.
Woof. Who scored?
Minute 60, it says.
Who
here.
scored?
Jota.
Diogo.
In the minute 19.
Oh, early goal. Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, I was nervous. I mean, it's Carabao Cup, but it's the semifinals. Play with Chelsea, so tough.
That sound was
Oh, sorry.
little bit terrible.
Sorry.
Bashria said, Jean, exactly. This is why I never get myself to finish a painting / drawing in one sitting. I always step away once. I feel like I'm losing my grasp on the painting and come back to it later. Tranquil said, I find it hard to find the right angle when setting up the canvas, sometimes straining my arm and neck. Any tips?
Oh.
Any tips?
The
Nicolas?
worst. I'm the worst to ask. I strain my neck, my head, my
shoulder,
my wrist, my shoulder. Yeah. I'm probably the worst person on YouTube to ask, that question to.
But you do that because we have to, we have to have the camera while you paint. Because if you were only painting, it wouldn't be.
I lower the painting.
Yeah.
Kind of hunch over a little bit, rest my arm right next to the painting if I was painting on a flat surface. Yeah, I would do very many different things.
Yeah, no, but I was going to say that maybe you can give that tips. Because I don't know if they're recording while painting.
Okay, so what's your setup like? Let's start there and we'll see. Wish I could have made him sadder, a little bit sadder.
No,
But he
it
does
looks,
feel a little melancholic, maybe.
yeah, and yeah. And I was gonna say that I love that it feels super you,
Yeah.
which is cool. Yeah. Liad said, Nicolas, tell him what you do and he can do the opposite. For your painting tips for not straining your arm and back and shoulder
There you go.
and hand
No, but I
and
don't know if he's
legs.
painting sitting down, if he's painting standing. Standing is your best bet. Standing is always best.
It also depends on the format, no? Don't you think? 'Cause
Also, yeah.
for a tiny painting, like an easel is super complicated.
Yeah. I think the one that the setup that allows your body to be most comfortable is if you're painting a large-ish, medium to large painting, and you can paint standing up, because you're always going to have better posture if you're painting standing up. That doesn't guarantee a better posture, but you give yourself a better chance to have a better posture, and to constantly, to work as much as you can at arm's length. Also, super important, and as a way of breaking or taking a break every 25 minutes for like a little bit, and step away from your canvas constantly.
For that,
I'm saying canvas, but I'm saying substrate. So
for that, you know about that, and you know that when I'm painting or drawing or doing whatever, I always have like lots of alarms.
Yeah, you love that.
Because I use something that's called the Pomodoro method, which is cool. I mean, you have to work for 20 minutes, then you rest 5, 25, 25, and in the fourth one you rest 15 minutes, which was like proven to help your concentration.
That's how almost every single model set up. Like if you're working from life.
Yeah.
That's how
Well, that's a super old technique. That's called Pomodoro.
Yeah, but
method.
So what's cool is that I do it because that's what my teachers would do back in school. So.
Well, maybe they were using the Pomodoro method.
For sure.
So maybe you can use that. It works for me. I mean, at least for me it does.
No, I think it's excellent. I often tell people, because sometimes they say, oh, this pose was like super, what can you do in 20 minutes? And I always tell them, don't see it as what can you do in 20 minutes. See it as, if I didn't do something in 20 minutes, then I'm lost in my painting.
Oh, and I have like sessions.
Yep.
Where in 20 minutes I do nothing. Then in 40 I do nothing. Like not nothing, but I feel like I'm progressing like just tiny bits. But then when I see like back to what I did in that 40 minutes, like I was super concentrated. So maybe it looks like it's a tiny progress.
Okay.
But it's like a substantial progress.
when you step back and you see like like additively, it's you can measure it properly.
Yeah. I wanted to see. Oh yeah, because it says it was developed in the late 1980s.
Okay, so that's
So, yeah.
Good 40 years.
A time management method.
Okay.
By Francesco Cirillo.
Francesco Pomodoro.
No, and you know why it was the Pomodoro method, which I think it's super
Because
cool.
in 20 minutes the tomatoes cook?
No, because they used a Pomodoro shaped clock, like the cooking clocks.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the one that they used.
That's funny.
So, yeah, because it had 20 minutes, like tops. So.
That's funny.
Yeah. I thought that was super cool.
That's hilarious. That's super cool, yeah.
Alejandro Morales said, "Hi, Nicolas and Danny. Sorry,
¿Qué
I."
dice Alejandro?
¿Qué te pasa? Te pasa.
¿Qué le
Hi,
está?
Nicolas and Danny. Sorry, I had to be absent for a moment when you asked the last question about German. I believe you're doing well with your pronunciation. Nicolas was doing well.
Thank you.
I did.
Dankeschön, Alejandro.
Dankeschön.
Sí, danke. Eso es gracias.
Pero dilo más bonito.
No, ahí sonó 10 de 10.
No, te
10
sonó
de 10.
Dankeschön.
Pregúntale a Iván.
Dankeschön.
Iván.
Dankeschön. No, ya ahí.
No, Dankeschön. Tan querido. Dankeschön.
Tranquil said, like an adjustable easel on a tabletop, but maybe I should just go do as I would draw on a flat surface. But that's why I was saying that the format also has a lot to do with how you paint.
Yeah, painting on a flat
'Cause-
surface is super,
Yeah.
like...
For example, imagine that format in a flat surface.
Oh, no, I couldn't
Impossible.
do it. Yeah, I couldn't do it. The one that we're doing on flat surface, no, very, very difficult would be. Again, not impossible, but just it's strainful and very difficult, for sure.
Roslyn said, in the drawing, his eyes are dropping. The painting, he has his second wind, but both
Yeah.
are perfect.
Yeah, a little more, I don't know. There's nobility to this one, I feel. It's kind of nice.
Marcelo Peralta said, I would like to see Nicolas do a wrestling luchador Hellboy painting someday.
Oh, nice.
Camila Ogorman said,
That was the opening sequence for the new movie, right? That they did that. Yeah, that movie was very... It was like, I try to be nice and say it wasn't that bad, but it was just like super disjointed, I feel.
Marcelo said, no, I already read that question
Ooh.
like 1 second ago. Camila Ogorman said, standing is the best, and
Yeah.
when your lumbars ache, sit down until your cervix start hurting. Time to stand up again.
But Camila, I feel Camila is in amazing shape. Like, amazing shape. So I think you're in far better shape than all of us here in this household. But I would listen to everything you say.
Jean Rousin
Oh, wait.
Pomodoro method.
Ooh la
Please
la.
spell it, Danny. Oh, pomodoro as in tomato. So
T-O.
it's actually called Pomodoro technique. It says here. So let me there you go. Alejandro Morales dice, en alemán las vocales se pronuncian como en español. El alemán tiene más vocales. La
What?
A con diéresis,
Sí.
que suena como E abierta.
¿Qué? Es una E abierta, disculpe.
E abierta y escribió AE, supongo. La O con diéresis, que es como una E con O por delante, OE. Y la U, que es como una U con I.
Uy. Esto se compuso.
La U con diéresis es como una U con I. O sea, we, I y OE serían. Igual cuando los vea voy a volver a leer todo
Sí,
mal, pero...
todo.
Cuddy Winnicky said, working too long without a break isn't good for your eyes either.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know that in the 24 hours, my eyes weren't the ones that were the... Like, of everything that was... What was the worst thing? What did I complain about? Oh, my hand. Yeah. I forgot about that. No, my wrist, my hand. Not even my wrist, my hand was just... It was absurdly painful.
Yeah, I remember you were saying that.
Yeah.
The next day it
I was
hurt
trying to
a
remember.
lot.
Yeah, my hand was just... Gone.
Y Alejandro Morales dice, además los diptongos.
Ush.
Eu se pronuncia oi. Europa se dice oiropa. Ei se pronuncia ai. Schreiben es schreiben. Pues
Gracias.
es que dice schreiben. Te lo voy a leer cómo suena entonces.
Exacto.
Schreiben, S-C-H-R-E-I-B-E-N, es schreiben.
Ujú.
Entonces, Europa, schreiben. No sé qué es.
Voy a ir a Europa mañana. Gracias. Hasta luego.
Camila O'Gorman dice,
Hasta luego.
said, I swim.
Oh, best exercise ever. I used to swim for a long period of my life, and I think it's the best exercise on this earth.
Ay, mira, Jair Piñeros.
Jair,
¿Es Piñeros?
pues...
No, pues te pregunto. Porque pues
¿Y por qué me
obviamente el
preguntas a
usuario,
mí?
pues porque el usuario sale con N, porque no se puede usar la ñ. Pero pues Jair Piñeros dice, hola,
Hola.
muchachos, no sé si se acuerdan de la vez que estábamos hablando de no hay de queso no más de papa.
100%.
Hace poco fui a México y varios mexicanos tampoco sabían eso.
No más. No
No
mames.
mames, uy, ¿lo tenías ahí?
No mames.
Te mordió el dicho y no.
Sí,
Qué vergüenza. Qué vergüenza.
no más. Claro, eso es... tiene que haber una generación que es como, pues yo no sé. O sea, nunca he oído eso.
Así es, Piñeros. Entonces sí. Es que lo estaba preguntando Coco porque dice Pineros. Y pues Pineros también es un apodo. Apellido.
¿Apodo?
Puede ser un apodo también.
Oiga, Pineros, venga.
¿Y por qué lo hablas así?
Pues como apodo para...
Pero uno no dice un
Ese es-
apodo así.
Pues
o sea,
sí.
uno dice un apodo. Coco.
Venga,
Yo no digo
Piñeros.
Coco.
Venga, Coco.
No.
Coquito.
Iván dice, oh, Ivan
Oh,
said Nicholas con CH.
sí.
Nicholas, I have some hand stretches and exercises for avoid pain and injuries.
Oh,
For avoiding pain and injuries. I
Dankeschön.
teach that on my workshops.
Uy, danke schön.
Iván. A ver.
¿Este era Iván Sánchez?
Sí.
Sí, entonces Iván me las tiene que pasar, por favor.
¿Sabes qué me está pasando? So, you know what's happening?
Yes. No.
I've received so many cool comments
Oh.
of the sweater that I don't want to take it out, but it's so hot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
It's-
but come on. Like, you're killing it with the sweater. So,
Yeah, I have to
you gotta...
sweat my way through the end of the stream.
Yeah. We'll crack open a window afterwards.
Yeah. Terrible. Is it a hot day today?
No, but it's just like the both of us here, the computer's on. You're sweating through your sweater. Literally a sweater.
Iván dice, sí, es que no estuve tan pendiente del en vivo de 24 horas por la fecha, pero le habría recomendado eso en el momento.
Uy, no, me sorprendió muchísimo. Nunca me ha... Y se me deformó un
Uy, Iván,
pedacito de la
rarísimo.
mano.
Voy a mostrar acá en la cámara. Esta parte de acá de Nicolás. O sea, él mostraba la mano izquierda, perfecta. Esta mano derecha se le salió como una bola acá.
Sí, horrible.
Súper raro. Sí. Sí, muy bobos. Nosotros. ¿No?
Muy huevones.
No.
No sé, tú eres la que está hablando así.
Emily said, yo nunca digo groserías,
No, la verdad.
la
no.
verdad.
La verdad no, papá.
Emily said,
Emily.
any tips of reusing a painting board that has dry oil paint already on it? I tried to scrape it off and
Mhm.
paint white over it, but it isn't the smoothest, so I'm wondering if you have a better method.
Oh, just sand it down.
Yeah.
Like give it a really good sanding down. If you have like a power sander, just go nuts on that. I wouldn't cover it though. I would just, much rather sand it down and then just straight paint over it. I know that it can be distracting to have the painting underneath, but I think it would make a far more stable painting than just trying to do a paint layer, like try to put like let's say. Well, I mean, in theory, you could probably mix anything. You could mix white. If you have like a fast drying white and you mix it with raw umber, for example, that, sucks up oil super quickly and dries very quickly. Yeah, that would be efficient, let's say. So, but you don't need to. That's the thing. So if you want, you can just sand it down. And again, if you're not distracted by all the information that's underneath, or if the colors are not like super super bright, you'll be fine. But a really good sanding. Be sure to like really get in there.
Camila O'Gorman dice, Dani derretida por conservar el glamour. Sí.
Claro.
Sí, pero esto ya...
Mañana viene de tacones.
Un minuto. Ni tacones para estar sentada.
Pero pues todo por...
No, ¿de qué habla? Bueno, aunque tacones sentada, ¿qué va a incomodar?
Exacto.
¿No? Pero ¿y quién los va a ver?
Pues subes las piernas.
No. ¿Qué? Mira, pasó lo que te
Señora.
acabo de decir.
¿Qué?
Un usuario escribió
Sí.
3 letras, un punto, 3
No,
letras.
ese es bots.
Por
Esos
eso
son
te
bots.
digo, pero es muy raro.
Sí, no.
Pero
esos
son
bots.
letras distintas.
Sí, pues son bots.
Pero-
Eso no le pares bolas.
Pero, ¿ves?
No le pares botlas.
Uy.
Gracias, ya me voy.
Liet said, Emily, you can sand it, but that can be dangerous for your health. So personally, I recommend trashing it and just starting new. If you need
Oh,
something
right.
cheap, use paper.
Yeah. So be careful while sanding it. You could wet sand it. So yeah. So Liat, 100% right. The most dangerous your pigments are going to be are when they are in a volatile form. So anything that you can breathe in is going to be not immediately dangerous, but yeah, it's going to be dangerous. So it's not as if you sand a painting and then, you immediately pass out and they have to take you to the hospital for poisoning. But no, but a lot of these things the body can't really eliminate. And if they accumulate in your body, they could be cancerous. So yeah, so be very, very careful. But you could wet sand it. So what wet sanding means is that there's a sanding paper that's meant to be used literally what it sounds like. You just either dip it in water or put some water on your surface and you just sand it. And what the water does, it just picks up all that pigment and it won't let anything just go airborne. So you could do that. But yeah, if you don't have to use the surface, yeah, you could just use a new one. If you want to use it, then yeah, there's ways of getting back into the surface. And yeah, you could do it out. You could sand something outside, wear a mask, and just be careful with it. You're not going to be sanding like a ton, so I can imagine the surface not being like a ton of paint. So yeah, just be careful. But yeah, thank you, Liat, for that, because that's should be said for sure.
Iván dice, Nicolás, para lo de la mano sirve en el momento usar un poco de analgésico en gel y masajear firme pero suave y estirar.
No,
El
esos firmes
pulgar-
pero suaves. No, ese a mí me tienen que decir uno. Firme pero suave, no. Yo no sé qué es eso.
Pero espera,
Sí.
el pulgar hacia el cuerpo y toda
Ujú.
la palma hacia afuera lo que más pueda, sin lastimarse, contar hasta 20, luego de ambas cosas relajar la muñeca y la mano con movimientos rápidos para soltar tendones y articulaciones.
Uf. Sí, tengo. Sí.
Y
Esa.
and
Yes, sorry.
no, and Liad and Sebastián Tinajero were asking if Ivan could share the exercise
Oh,
somewhere.
awesome. Yeah.
And Ivan said, I can do a reel on my Instagram page. If Nicolas allows it, I may share the username here. So
Oh,
of
por
course,
favor,
claro.
Iván, claro. Plugué sus ejercicios si es tan amable.
Y no entendí lo del pulgar.
Creo que es...
¿Pulgar
es-
hacia este?
Sí, creo que es como haciendo así o... Sí,
¿Ah, sí?
sí.
No estás mirando, me dices que sí. ¿Así?
Pero sí, exacto. Creo, no sé, mentira.
¿Así, Iván? Pues para...
O es que también, ¿sabes cuál hay? Hay unas que son así.
Pero
y
es que dice
así.
que el pulgar hacia el cuerpo
Por eso, es que si lo haces
y
así.
toda la palma hacia afuera.
Exacto.
Yo entendería
Ah,
esto.
no sé. Sí, es que yo también
¿Cómo
estaba tratando de
jalar?
hacerlo y me enredé solo. Casi me
Pero
caigo
sí,
acá.
pues no sé. Si Iván nos puede decir.
Lo
Estoy
más útil es que los
en
haga
lo correcto,
y
Iván.
y nos mande el link, yo creo.
Sí.
Ahí
Dice,
salimos de la duda.
No, es al contrario. ¿Cómo así? ¿Así? Ah, ¿sí? ¿Así, Coco?
No sé, es que de pronto, no sé. Creámosle
Bueno,
a...
sí, ahí miramos entonces. Jean Roussin said, I love how when Danny throws shade at Nicolas or rubs something in, she adds the sweetest honey in her voice to soften the blow. LOL. I
Oh.
do?
No, sometimes she's vicious. Yeah, no. Sometimes she's just goes all for it. But no, if I just
2-0. I'm sorry.
okay, good. Who scored?
Jota, again.
Again? Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
If
So
you-
if I play, cuz a lot of people that are new to the channel, they think that we're actually, giving crap to each other.
Yeah.
No, and we had to explain to somebody the
Yeah.
other day, no, it's an ongoing bit. Like we
Yeah.
never ever
And also
hurt
they
each
said
other or
they were saying that you
yeah.
were being rude to me.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but I have to say that I felt offended because then my shade isn't as good. Because they didn't realize I was throwing shade at you.
Yeah.
So
No. So I had to explain to that person that, no, this is like our thing.
no, and I wrote too. Because I think that the majority of the people that are here realize that we have a super cool relationship. But
yeah.
but I don't like that people think
Otherwise? Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah. Because I really think we do. And it's just that we love to
we give each other like a hard time,
yeah.
but it's like so
But
like-
that's like the funniest, for me, that's like perfect in our relationship.
yeah.
Like I wouldn't imagine my relationship without those like kind of punches.
Yeah.
And they're never like bad intended.
No. We
They're
know we're not
always-
hurting.
Yeah,
No.
we're always
we
joking.
know each other
So
well enough that we know that we would never say anything that we know would be
yeah.
hurting the other person.
Oye, muy bien, Jota.
Sí.
2.
No había hecho gol hace ratico.
Madre.
Él es medio ambicioso. O sea, si él tiene el balón cerca al área, no se la pasa a nadie. Pero bueno, si hace gol, pues que no se la pase a nadie. Y ahorita como no están Mané ni Mohamed Salah.
Iván dice, sí, así, ese tendón es súper elástico y por lo mismo se recoge con facilidad.
No,
Entonces
a mí me
creo que-
recogen con facilidad el piso si trato de estirar. Qué pena, ya me salgo.
Ivan said, you guys have an amazing chemistry. It pops from the screen. I know.
Nice, don't touch me.
I have to drink more water.
Yeah?
It's super hot here. Would you try Nicolásito?
Yes.
The Pomodoro.
Oh, no, the answer is yes.
Yeah, okay. The Pomodoro method someday.
I think no, I probably don't go
'Cause you-
strictly. I probably work past the
Yeah. No, 'cause I do that a lot. 'Cause when the alarm goes off, of the 20 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
you can skip. Oh, also, because there's like a lot of free apps for your phone, or even like web pages
Okay.
that are just for the
For the.
for the Pomodoro technique.
Okay.
So you can have like the alarm going there, and you always have the option to skip the like the
Okay.
resting time. So, mm,
Yeah, I'm not good with apps. You know that, or alarms.
well, it's a web page. I mean, it's like opening
I don't know.
a tab,
Yeah,
so it's not
probably not.
bad.
Probably not.
Michael Soros said, Nicolas, would you consider doing a series of 70s TV action and comedy stars like Kojak,
Nice.
Sky,
Well, Kojak is not far from me, so you know
Star Sky, and Hutch?
Starsky, but you were close.
Starsky.
Yeah.
But it like the spelling is as if it was sky
It's Starsky.
and it's
Don't worry.
star. So
know.
I mean,
the only reason I know it, it's because it's like a popular, like a very famous show. That's all.
Archie Bunker,
Archie
Red-
Bunker.
Archie Bunker, Red Fox, Hawkeye, Pierce, for example.
That sounds really cool. I mean, it's not that's I didn't grow up with that. I remember when we got cable and I would watch, I think, what was I watching? Like TBS maybe. And those were the sort of shows that they would show on TBS or on like, for some reason, I think when we got cable, we had like a WGN like Chicago channel. I think maybe they showed some old kind of shows there. Yeah, but I'm not super close to those shows. That's probably a bit earlier, a bit too early for me. But yeah, those are great characters though. So that's a cool thing.
You know what I was
I'm not
thinking?
opposed to just, painting great characters.
You know what I was thinking?
What's that?
I hope I don't curse it.
Curse it?
Yeah, but
Like, fuck you.
no.
Word?
No. I think I'm using the right term. So, hear me out and you let me know if
Okay. I think what you were trying to say is jinx it.
Okay. So, I was going to say that I'm super happy with the mic.
Oh, yeah. Have people said something about the mic? If you haven't, you should. It was like it was a lot of pain for us.
No, because I've been using the headphones since yesterday, and it
you
sounds
love that.
super good.
Oh,
No.
that's why you get hot. Yeah,
No,
headphones.
yeah, but also I was gonna say that I don't love it that much because it hurts my
I
ears
know,
a lot.
I
Because
know.
also I have a tiny head, so
I know.
it just
Squashes
fits in. No, it fits like in a weird place because it's not like my ears are not in the center of the headphone, but
Okay.
like
I think I get you.
yeah, because like the upper part of the headphone
Yeah.
goes like right into the
Yeah, those
bottom
are not.
of my ears.
Honestly,
so.
I like how they sound. Those Scarlet ones. They're not the most comfortable of headphones, I have to say.
Yeah. And also I'm super mal acostumbrada. How would I
Okay,
say?
spoiled, let's say.
Yeah,
Maybe.
spoiled with my
Oh, you have like your
headphones.
Sony ones are way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, this hurts a lot.
I
But
could
I'm
get
happy
a
with the
connector.
mic.
I could get a.
No, I mean
think,
no, cuz
No,
I've been
like-
using cuz I wanted to say that I've been using the headphones
yeah.
to be like super aware of the sound.
No,
but
no.
I think we're past that.
Okay, no,
so
but
I think
what
I
I was
can
what I
be
was
without-
saying, Danny, that we could get like podemos comprar un adaptador, like an adapter that goes from the jack to XLR, I think.
No,
that
because
they
I was
sell
going to
those.
say that I don't want to use headphones. I mean,
Okay.
I don't have to
You
because
don't-
you're in the
not
same
really.
room.
Yeah,
So
and
so
we're
as
not
as I was saying, I was using them just
right.
to be like super like to
Cool?
be monitoring. No, the
You are the producer.
the
so.
mic, like the mic problems we had, but I think we're past that. So I
Yeah,
think
we strictly we don't need it to
I'm going
be
to take the-
honest.
I don't know why, but it makes my jaw hurt.
The headphones?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Yeah, me neither.
Cody Winnicky said, sounds super clear.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're super happy with that. Jean Roussine said, I never think you're being mean to each other, just good-natured fun. Yeah.
Thank you. If that
That's
shows
what it
through.
is. Yeah, and Rosalind said, I agree, Jean Roussine. Never mean. And Rosalind said,
Jean Roussine, never mean. I'm sorry.
Rosalind
I
said,
had to go with that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Rosalind said, I think I've got the sweater. If it's hot, take it off. Yeah, but maybe
It
you
was
were
all because
right.
of you, Rosalind.
No, and you were right maybe with the headphones.
Yeah, it's
Like
always.
I took them off.
Oh, dude, Danny,
And I'm like cooling off a lot.
when I do the workshops, if I do the online workshops, oh my god, like the headphones are the ones, because I know what this feels like, and I know that maybe my back like is a little warm.
Yeah,
and
like the
chair.
only thing that changes is
exactly
having
the
headphones
headphones
on.
And oh my god, like the difference is like tremendous.
Yeah, but why?
Because it just kind of hugs your head, so you can't, you need to breathe through your head. So do headphones make you hot? Yeah, was that it? Did I nail it?
Why
or no?
having headphones makes you hot? Strong clamping force and tight ear cups make your ears uncomfortable. Additionally, they'll create an obstacle for air passing freely. As a result, the temperature of the inside environment rises and makes your ears red and hot.
Oh yeah, that's what happens to me too. If I'm wearing the headphones in the lunch break of the workshop,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to the bathroom. I'll look at my ears. Oh my god, they're this color. They're Hellboy ears.
Because it says, does wearing headphones make your temperature higher? And they said the study also went on
Study.
to suggest that
There's
wearing
studies for anything.
that wearing headphones for prolonged periods of time can increase the temperature and humidity inside your ear canal.
Your canal.
Ear canal.
Way.
Increasing a person's susceptibility to ear canal infection.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, so
What happened?
tarjeta roja.
Oh,
Del Arsenal.
okay. ¿A quién? ¿A Shaka?
No.
Porque es que... I mean, they're frustrated, so...
No, pero qué mal.
No, they're frustrated.
Thomas Party. Ya están en 90.
Yeah.
90 más 5 dieron.
Yeah, so they were probably super, super frustrated with the
Sí.
game. That's understandable.
Pero a ver, ¿cuándo le pusieron la roja? En el 90.
Yeah.
Sí.
Makes sense.
Sí, pues y los 5 debió ser de todo el tiempo que se quedaron ahí esperando mientras la tarjeta. Hence, Pleasance said, looking great, Nicolas. So
Thank you.
The painting's looking great.
Yeah. So I think it's Yen?
Jens.
Jens Claessens. I would say
Claessens.
Claessens. Yeah.
¿Y cómo sabes?
Because we follow each other on Instagram.
Okay. Hassan Hussein Osman said, it looks fascinating, my man. Oh, and Jens, you told me?
Yeah, Jens is amazing.
Said yes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He's amazing.
Yes, haha, and a smiling.
Yeah, everyone should follow
emoji.
Jens. It's he does amazing work. So it's Jens Klasens or Klessens, just as it sounds.
As the username.
Yeah. It's really amazing. UFC fan also. Really incredible. Yeah, like a super, super clean digital work.
Oh, but
Like
the
crazy clean.
username is with Y? Like a Y?
No.
Because Jens just wrote, like typed Jens, Jens.
J-E-N-S.
Sí. Pues sí,
Claesens
así es
con
el
doble S.
username,
Yeah.
pero acaba de escribir Jens con Y. Entonces, no sé si nos está diciendo la pronunciación.
Oh, okay. Jens. Yeah. I think it's how it's pronounced.
And they were saying thank you.
No, dude. You're amazing.
No, it's just how you pronounce it. Oh, yeah, so it's Jens con Y.
Jens. So that's why he put a Y in there. So
Pues Y, pues yo lo leo
so
como
you
Y.
would put a J if you want the J sound.
Well, but I read it. I mean, I'm
Jens.
Colombian, so I read with
okay. So I'm
with the
sorry. I'm
Spanish.
sorry, Jens. So you are
Jens,
subjected to Danny.
Jens Klasens. ¿Cómo lo digo, Coco?
I would
Dime.
say Klasens.
Klasens. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was saying that I'm sorry, but like my first instinct is because the
Exotic.
Y.
It's French.
No, because the Y in Spanish, it's like. It would sound Jens, so that's why I went with Jens, but it's Jens. So yeah.
So Jess. I need digital tips from Jens. Amazing, because I love the way you work. It's just so simple. There's nothing weird about it. No weird brushes. I feel like no weird layers also. So.
Jens said, "No worries. I worked in France once, and they called me jeans, like the pants."
Again,
not
as bad as urine.
Yeah, Nicholas urine.
Yep. Never as bad as urine.
What? Matthew de Prospero said, "I can imagine Nicholas saying to Danny later, when they're alone, Danny, read me some names in French."
That's how I go to bed every night.
No.
Yeah, they found us out.
Oh, do you know what what that made me think about?
Reading me in French?
No. But maybe you're not going to know the reference.
Probably not, but try me.
Wait. Did you saw Dexter's Lab?
I mean, I know of it, but I don't. I can't tell you. I know he had a sister.
I was looking for the name in English, so yeah,
Okay.
Dexter's Lab.
I know he had a sister.
But there was a super iconic, I would say, episode.
No, oh yeah, I
that
wouldn't know.
He says omelette du fromage.
Omelette
And
du fromage.
all the girls like mailed. They're like, "Oh, say it again." And he's omelette du fromage.
Oh, that's what
So, yeah.
That's what a cheese omelet would do. A cheese omelet would do that to me.
Yeah. I don't know if someone have seen that episode.
Maybe Jean says, "Oui, oui." J'adore l'épisode.
Nicolas. Michele Pau
Uh-huh.
said, Ay, mira, William Felipe dice en Dexter, jajaja, muy bueno. Sí, entonces sí ves. Era muy bueno. Y
Creo
la
que
verdad
hemos establecido que William Felipe es igual de desparchado a ti.
Sí. Y que se vio todos los programas que yo me he visto.
Que no
Sí.
hacía un culo cuando chiquito.
Oh, and Emily said, I've seen it. It's a classic. Yeah, it's one of the most iconic Dexter's episodes. Wizard Power said, yeah, that's a hilarious episode.
Oh my god, then I'm
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm out of the loop here then.
Don Siete Tigres.
Sí, sí.
Mira, mi prima dice, ese es el episodio de Dexter cuando está aprendiendo francés y se pone a escucharlo por la noche y al otro día no puede decir nada más sino omelette du fromage. Es muy chévere. Yo me acuerdo de
Muy
eso.
bien.
¿Qué fue
¿Qué iba a decir? ¿Qué iba a decir la ragazza?
Mangia la mela.
Mangia la mela.
Sí. So, Michele Pau said, you mentioned workshops earlier.
Yes.
Are you planning to return to Rome or Italy for a workshop this or next year?
Yeah, we have.
This year.
Yeah, this year we're going back.
So let me
we're
check
super grateful because I think all the spots are full. So that means that we're doing the workshop. That's a good thing. And yeah, super excited. And we have to see with Danny if she goes from the beginning, straight from the beginning, or if she flies during the second week. Because Danny has never been to Rome, so that would be like an incredible trip for her. So, yeah. So yeah, super excited, super excited. Those workshops are a fantastic experience. So I'm very much so looking forward to that.
Yeah, so it's gonna be July 4 until July 17.
Okay, 4th of July till the 17th. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's full, right? Does it say?
I don't know where to see. I don't.
It would say if you're in their
it
page.
It still says sign up.
Oh, really?
So maybe you can still sign up.
Did
yeah.
You press that, and see if. Oh, maybe somebody backed out. So okay, so maybe there's a spot.
Oh no, because when you because it like redirects you to another page.
Okay.
And it says please select the workshop. And there's like your name isn't there.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So yeah, very grateful that one's that one's already booked, fully booked. So we're doing it. Super exciting. Always love it. I mean, going to Rome is amazing. So
William Felipe dice jajaja igual de desparchado.
Sí.
Y le respondió a lo de mi prima, porque se le rayó el disco de la clase de francés. Sí, es que se le dañó en ese momento.
Sí.
Entonces toda la noche escuchó omelette du fromage, omelette du fromage.
Es que
y al día siguiente no puede decir otra cosa así.
No, muy bien.
Cody Winnicky said, do you ever teach in the US?
Yeah, I've done workshops. I mean, the last in person, I think, was it? Do you remember? It was probably in Chattanooga?
Maybe.
Yeah.
The last one in person?
In person for me in the U.S.
It was in Washington?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It was that. Because that was like just before
in
the COVID.
Bainbridge Island. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. So, yeah, I do. I mean, they need to invite me. It's not, I don't set them up. So it's usually workshops that already have like a studio, and that they usually do classes over there, that if they have like schedules that can fit in people coming from all over the world, because that's a little bit more difficult and a little more expensive. Usually my workshops tend to be more expensive, not so much because I ask for more money, but because it's always like the ticket from here can be like $1,000. So you have to take that into consideration. So, yep. But yeah, I'll probably talk to Peggy and see Peggy at Townsend Atelier in Chattanooga. I think I adore doing workshops over there. Both Peggy and Stan are amazing. I would urge you to check them out because they are incredible people, super serious. That's where Jean and I met.
I'm sorry, can you say the last name? Because I don't know Jean, but Jean Rosine.
Jean
So
Roussine.
please.
Jean Roussine.
Okay. Yeah, now I get
Et
it.
moi.
Mete.
Met.
Meet. I don't know.
Yeah. So Jean could tell you about it. I think that workshop went super well, and it's just good vibes. They are super helpful, super serious people, very loving, very caring. So, if I do one, my first choice would probably be there. If I go back to doing this year, and let's hope that Omicron just it slowly fades away as it looks like it's doing. If we can do that, yeah, for sure, I would go back to Chattanooga.
So it's
Chattanooga. Sorry.
se rencontrer
Oh.
or se réunir.
Rooney.
Réunir.
Rooney.
Réunir. Yeah. Maybe
you.
I'm like
Wayne Rooney.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I thought about that as soon as I said Rooney. Oh, so the match is over.
Yeah, and well, it sounded like it was over. Good. Finals. Woohoo. Woohoo.
Catherine said, anywhere else in Europe besides Rome?
Next year, yeah, aside from the Menorca.
Menorca. Yeah.
No. I mean, I was going to say not yet, but I don't think that it's... I mean, usually Europe ones are like big endeavors, and I usually know about them before, like, when the year starts.
Mm-hmm.
So...
And also because of the book.
Yeah. That's going to be a lot of work also.
I love the painting.
Today's?
Yeah. The line you just did.
Oh, where the lip breaks?
Yeah. I loved it.
So I was going to start to do some little ones, but maybe that one is good. It's good that one is the one that's there.
Yeah.
So it's not, we don't flood it with a bunch of lines.
Maybe. Yeah.
That
No,
don't
but
need
I
to
don't
be
want to
No, you help
like
me with those
condition
things.
when
No.
you-
No, you know that I'm super stubborn. Like, if I
Yeah.
wanted to do something,
Oh yeah.
like, I
You
do
would
it.
be like
Yeah, thank you, Danny. Goodbye. But I like it when I'm thinking of something and you say it and it echoes what I was thinking. So I go like, okay, I'm on a good track then.
So Hassan Hussein Osman said, I did some oil painting inspired by your work. Can I send it
thank
to
you.
you for your comments?
Oh, please, thank you, please and thank you.
And they were asking,
I'm flattered. I'm embarrassed, but I'm flattered.
Do you use any medium for your oil painting? Extra oil or something different for quick drying?
No, sometimes liquid, but just for the underpainting. Like, I think, did I? Oh, look at it. The glob is there.
Oh, no, because I'm there.
And, okay. But the glob is there at the bottom of the palette, and I didn't really touch it.
So I'm going to show for a second. So
I'm super wasteful.
where is it?
Right here.
Oh, it's a tiny one. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't touch it, so.
Yeah. So Jean Rosine said,
Mon amour.
said, yeah, where he tormented us with cobalt teal.
Yeah, it was painful. It was painful. We did like a super cool sort of experimental color workshop.
I want to ask, was that the time that Peggy was laughing because I tried to enter the room without...
Oh, yeah, she saw you going into
crawling.
the room like commando style.
Yeah, I know.
Because you didn't want to interrupt.
But was just Peggy? Or was there more people?
Maybe there was somebody else, but yeah, it was just Peggy.
I thought
Which
I
is
was
so
being...
funny because,
But I was
she
in
knows
my
about
pajamas. Yeah, but I was in my pajamas. And I remember you told me, like you texted me, like, Danny, I'm sorry, but I forgot a brush. Can you bring it? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna enter super invisible. So I started crawling
you. Full,
the floor.
like, full, like army style. Like
Yeah.
she went full Navy SEAL.
And I gave it to you, and when I was
like,
going back, you were
completely
like,
prone.
Danny, we can see you.
Yeah.
But
And Danny's butt was just like, in the horizon. As soon as she
terrible.
came in, Peggy's like, "Is that
What's
Danny?"
that? I am so sorry.
No.
Like, I thought the camera was just like pointing to your face.
Well, I mean, it was.
So
but,
I was
but
thinking,
there's a wide angle.
when I grabbed the brush, I was like, oh, I
What
have
do you
the
do? You throw
perfect
it?
idea. Because I can't cross the room because I would be on camera. So if I crawl,
Yeah.
no one would see me. And I was part of the angle. So terrible.
I think every choice, if it starts with "if I crawl," it's already a bad choice. It's already bad.
And also, I was crawling in my pajamas.
Yeah,
Which
no,
is, like,
no. It was
worse.
super. I mean, it was graceful. You remained graceful. So
Alejandro Díaz Sicuy dice: Saludos, Dani y Nicolás. Ese Hellboy se parece a Nicolás.
sí,
Qué
esa es la idea.
qué bueno, porque esa es la idea. No sé por qué dije qué bueno.
Bueno,
Qué
ya
bueno.
sí. A bailar.
Jean Rousin
Who's
said,
that? Where's she from?
Paris said,
Elegance de
Townsend was really
Paris.
great. No, mentira. Townsend was really great at handling the workshop, way better at online workshops than most places, and Peggy was super nice and professional.
Oh, excellent for you to say that.
Noel C. dice, se ve brutal, llegué ahora, me imagino que hablaron de las películas de Hellboy también, veré el stream entero luego.
No, la verdad no tocamos mucho las películas porque es que pesar, ¿no? Pues no sé. Difícil. O sea, si tengo que ser fan de alguna, de las primeras, de las de Del Toro, alguna de las dos, pues entonces de la primera, Ron Perlman yo creo que todavía seguiría siendo el actor perfecto, pero no, yo siempre he dicho que a mí me da mucha lástima porque Hellboy no han logrado traducirlo bien. Bueno, digo no han logrado porque no pierdo las esperanzas, pero para mí la mejor obra, ¿cómo le digo esto? Audiovisual de Hellboy es Scrownhead, es la animación de Scrownhead. Si no la conoce, por favor, búsquela porque creo que incluso uno la puede ver en YouTube, sí. Pues, o sea, no se debería poder, pero creo que está en YouTube y es increíble, Yo la tengo, yo compré el DVD porque, o sea, y yo que soy re pirata, yo cuando soy fan de algo siempre lo compro.
Roslyn said, oh my god, I wish I'd seen the crawling brush delivery.
It was, yeah.
I'm happy it wasn't part of a video, like a stream.
I'm sure Peggy saved. Well, no, she actually after a while she keeps it for like 2 weeks. I feel.
Yeah,
the
so I'm
videos and
safe
stuff.
now.
You are. I think you are safe. Yes.
Maybe
I mean,
Peggy
safe.
just saved.
You're probably in
a
some
loop.
like Google server somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
But safe-ish.
Michel Pau said, ciao ragazzi.
Ciao.
Ciao
Come
ragazzi.
on.
I'm sorry.
Sì,
Ciao
per
ragazzi.
favore.
Buonanotte.
Buonanotte.
Ci vediamo.
Chi vediamo?
Ci vediamo martedì.
Sì. Ciao.
So, because I learned ciao.
Ciao. Sì.
And I said ciao.
Yeah, because for us, it's super difficult for us. For Fer, remember that her Spanish it was backwards because she learned to write and to speak in Italian first, but when she was very little, the ch sound she would always write C.
Yeah.
So it was very
difficult. I do remember that.
Yeah, because in Italian ch is k, so it's backwards for her.
Tu mamá dice, the painting is going so good. Congratulations.
I think I'm almost done. I'm done. Because, I got to do that corner.
I really, really, really like it. Yeah,
I'm happy. It's super. I hope, I'm not fishing for compliments here, but Hellboy is super difficult to paint. Super, super difficult to try to flesh out. That's why, try to look for Hellboys, painted Hellboys or stuff like that. It's just very, very tough because even like the sculptures of Hellboy are tough. You know, there's not a lot of people that are able to understand how to flesh it out, like how to model Hellboy. So that kind of gives you an idea of how weird it is to try to translate a character that works perfectly, I mean flawlessly, in 2 dimensions, and when you try to just, you know, it's not like a switch. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to put volume now. Like I'm just going to turn the volume knob on and save as volume, and that's it. No, it's like it's really 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 difficult. So this one, I think it's one of my better efforts. I feel it's just I think it finishes. Yeah, it finishes nicely. I mean, I'm obviously exaggerating here, and he looks more like a doofus, for sure. But I like it. There's a ton of character. I mean, Hellboy is like a sort of dorkish in some ways. Like his humor is kind of dark, but it's also kind of dumb, also. So I don't know. So there's this nice quality to that I feel is kind of present here. So, well, I cleaned this up. Like, let's finish, and if there's any questions, just to finish off.
Noel C. dice, gracias por la recomendación. ¿Cómo se escribe cuando habló de la mejor adaptación audiovisual?
Linda, ¿puedes buscar Screw on Head?
The Amazing Screw on Head.
Yes.
Ahí lo escribí. Ya lo tenía anticipado.
Gracias.
Mira, tú vas, yo vuelvo. Pero bueno.
Mientras tú fuiste, yo fui y volví.
No, esa ya es síntoma de que ya hay que terminar.
Sí, ya estoy cansado.
Tu mamá dice, it is an amazing painting. Mi prima dice, se ve increíble. Noel C. dice, gracias. Darcia was saying, yay, finally catching this live. I hope everyone is doing great.
Thank you. I mean, you're catching the tail end, because I think we're about to finish.
But it's
going to be up. So.
It's up, yeah, if you want to give it a watch.
A view.
A view,
like, subscribe, ring that bell.
Share.
Go to our Kickstarter book link.
I'm going to link the Kickstarter.
Yeah,
you know? I mean,
what else? What else should we plug, like, super quickly?
We're joking, but also if you want to see the campaign.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the campaign for the book.
Excellent. Thank you, Danielita.
Luke H. said, looks amazing. Great stuff. Darcia was saying, next time I will come earlier.
Awesome. Thank
Cuddy
you.
Winnicky said, you nailed it. I'm going to race everyone else that wants to buy it as soon as it appears on the side.
Oh, thank you. Give me like 10, 15 minutes. Because that's what it takes for us to
take everything down.
That's what it takes us for me to stand up from here.
Yeah.
And then it just takes me a little bit to take a photo. I won't take like the best photo. I'll take it later. But yeah. So yeah.
Oh.
So 10, 15 minutes.
This is nice because Darcia said, oh yes, I have seen every video you posted so far and learned Spanish watching your Spanish Tuesdays.
Oh, you're amazing.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
That is
Awesome.
Alejandro Morales said, it is great, Nicolas. You did not do the think out loud exercise tonight.
No, oh, you're killing me. No, I didn't. Oh.
And they were also saying, excellent work as usual. You are a master.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
But next
we can
week.
do that next week. Yeah. I'll try
next
to do that
week
next
we'll
week.
say the next week.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, I'll try to avoid that exercise
2023
forever because that's super, super tough. But no, just but you know, in my defense, when we started the video, I did try to talk a lot about like the Hellboy design and how honestly very, very difficult it is to try to attempt to give it some, to maintain the character, but also introduce myself into it, but also do something new, because I think that that's what's kind of cool about that, and that's why I got like a little frustrated yesterday. And could we show the
yeah, sure.
Where did I put it? I think it's here.
Wait, because I
you
moved the
camera? No,
Camera,
it's
the
fine.
tripod?
Oh,
No,
it's fine.
because the leg of the.
Yeah, it's fine. I think it's on this one underneath Jonathan. I think it's that. Yeah, I think it's that one. It's still super fresh.
Sí, por eso. Cuidado.
Yeah.
Pero yo lo cojo súper suave.
So, I had to attempt to do another one this morning. Well, last night and this morning, I was like, no, I got to put myself in it. I mean, I loved doing Bib because if I hadn't painted Bib,
No, no, no.
and if I hadn't like, ponlo en la sillita por ahora.
¿Sí?
Yo después lo voy a. Sí,
Es que
sí,
me
sí.
toca pararme en la silla
No, no,
para
no,
la
pero es
cámara.
porque ahí está el otro cuadro, entonces. So, so I had to go through doing Bib, or pushing the balance more towards the original Bib design, to then be able to recognize, okay, this is what's going on, to then say, okay, how do I kind of introduce myself into this design and try to do something new? And that's what I was trying to do today. I don't know if I was super effective at doing it, but at least it feels like an exercise worth doing, and it's not just trying to say, oh, I'm going to translate Hellboy into this mushy thing. I think a lot of anyone that can paint can do that. That's there's I mean, that's super hard to do, but I feel that the coolest effort is trying to put yourself in what you're doing, and so yeah, I think I gave it a kind of cool spin. It's gray, it's kind of mucky, so I'm happy that I kind of extracted him from that very stark black and white world, and fleshed him out in the tones that I usually I'm super happy working with. So yeah, it was fun. So it was not just about doing like Mignola. I think if you try to do Mike is going to win 1,000 out of 1,000 times. Like, that's just his signature way of understanding his character. He will always understand him better than anyone else. So you have to acknowledge that you're going to always end up like, on the side that it's going to be a losing, effort. So, but if you inject it with enough things that make it your own, at least you can say, okay, never going to be as cool as Mike's, but at least for a couple of hours, I was able to do something that kind of feels like, okay, I painted Hellboy. And that's what I wanted to go through today. And that's why yesterday's experience was so helpful when thinking about how to, ultimately when you do like fan art, which I think almost, most of art history is just, more sophisticated, a sophisticated type of fan art. But when you're doing fan art, you have to say, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to just do this like them and hope that I can kind of do them as well as they do, but not really? That's always going to be impossible. Or am I going to work on a character that I really enjoy? There's reasons and history in my life that it is kind of granting me the tools that I need to be able to paint a character. Because right now, if you guys told me, oh, you should paint X character, and I had no idea who that character was, like I think I would be capable of doing an okay, albeit superficial job at doing that. But when I care about a character, and for example, I really care about Hellboy, like I enjoy it. I really, really enjoy it. And I tried to do something that's this one ended up like a little goofier than I thought, but I'm super okay with that. Like he is goofy. He is super goofy. Like he'll break really kind of stressful situations with just like terrible bad puns or jokes, or just really, really dumb. He'll just say something really stupid. So I don't mind that at all. As a whole, he's far more menacing than what I painted right now. But if you think of this exercise as that character meeting me somewhere, and that I have to show up somewhere, and my own sensibility has to show up somewhere, I think that this is cool. I think that this is like a super cool effort, and it was like a really cool exercise. So it's one of the times that I've painted Hellboy that I go like, okay, I really enjoyed this. Like it wasn't it wasn't super painful, because other times it has been like, oh my God, what am I doing? I mean, this is embarrassing. But this time I think I'm chuckling inside. And I think that means that I enjoyed it and that it is pretty cool. So I'll send it to Mike and see if he gives me his sign of approval, which is pretty much he'll write to me like in a week if he writes back, and he'll say, cool. And that's it. And that's it. And that's it. And if he does that, that's amazing. That's really amazing. Of course, in my mind, I'm always thinking, oh, Nicholas, that's amazing. We could, if you could do a more elaborate, like a cleaner version of this for like a cover that I'm thinking of, like, these short stories, I'd be like, that's what goes on in my head.
Oh, heart attack.
Oh no, that's never going to happen. For sure, that's never going to happen. But that's, that's what I think the conversation is going to go like. It never goes like that. But the fact that he answers to me.
Oh, that's
the fact that Mignola knows who I am. I'm like, I can die happy with that. So, anyways.
So let's see some comments.
Okay, just to finish.
Yeah,
just to.
So Nathan Parrott was asking, can you divide the 24-hour version to YouTube on sections to watch?
I wish we could, but we didn't record it on our end, because that would have been probably 2 of our hard drives.
Yeah.
And we risked it. We took a chance to see if YouTube would upload it, but it didn't. So what you see, I mean, I haven't taken it down, and Danny hasn't either. What you see is just the remnants of that.
No, but
24
it's cool
hours.
because you can see some comments. Like, people can leave comments.
I know.
Even if they can't see the video. So.
And you can see how long it went.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's cool
That's
too.
evidence.
Yeah.
That's 100% evidence. So, yeah, but sadly the videos are gone.
Ivan dice, I learned Italian here on this Ragazzi Wednesday.
What?
That doesn't make sense.
That
even
doesn't
if
make
it's
sense,
Thursday.
Yeah, that does. What? Yeah, that makes no sense in many levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Giovedì. Oggi è giovedì.
Van Sant said, I protest. I want Van Sant to be pronounced with the same sensual voice as Jean.
You go, Danny.
Van Sant? I don't know how to do.
Well, that didn't sound. That sounded like
You
an
go,
80-year-old trying to be sexy.
You go. That's
Sant.
me always. How?
Van Sant. Van Sant, your order is ready.
What?
I don't know.
And that's like
someone
doing a sexy voice to deliver a burger?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I tried to kill the sexiness.
Van Sant?
No,
I don't have a sexy voice.
Van Sant.
Van Sant.
Van Sant.
Van Sant. Yeah.
Okay, we're
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for joining us.
Super fun
we
today.
have fun today. Yeah, and I love the painting.
Thank you, Lindita.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So,
Lindita.
Lindita.
Très belle, très belle.
Très bien. I know
oui.
that.
No?
Comme ci, comme ça.
Mm.
You know that?
Well, that's like so.
Yeah. It's the only thing I know. Les papillons.
Okay.
That's the butterfly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Very good.
Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you on Monday.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Oh,
awesome.
and we'll see you for the...
Danny,
Nicolas...
we haven't done the raffle.
On Monday. I mean,
no,
we don't
come
have the
on.
printed
This
papers.
is ridiculous.
I mean, I sent you the list.
I know, it's my fault.
So...
I know, and the paintings are there.
Yeah. So we'll do it on Monday because we haven't printed the papers.
Okay, we're good.
So we'll see you on Monday.
So sorry.
For Nicolas' visual correspondence answer to mine. And for the...
1996 raffle. December 1996 raffle.
Yeah.
We're a little behind.
Yeah. So
thank you guys.
Thank you, Oh, wait, because I closed